Welcome back to another episode of Up the Score Show. In today's episode, we're going to be predicting the 2024 NBA Conference Finals. We got a couple matchups. We got the Dallas Mavericks versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on the other side, we got the Boston Celtics versus the Indiana Pacers. And before we get into the series and the predictions, we got to talk about what was happening in round two. We haven't talked about our results with everything going on. Which series should we talk about first? We got the Boston Celtics, Cleveland Cavaliers. Actually, let's get this out the way. Yeah, Donovan Mitchell was hurt. Was that his last game playing in Cleveland? Because there ain't nothing else to talk about in this
I
series.
don't I don't think so. I mean, everybody's making the narrative about that but he called out the reporters where he was saying somebody tweeted out that he thought saying Donovan Mitchell is thinking about leaving, and Donovan Mitchell quote tweeted it and said man, y'all keep making up shit. I don't want to leave Cleveland and all that. But it wouldn't be the first time that a player has lied, so I don't know. Cuz people say all the time I want to stay here and then they don't.
Yeah. At least you know that Donovan Mitchell's not out there like causing drama and stuff. But
Mhm.
there's obvious changes that's going to happen in Cleveland, and
Mhm.
it's what's his name? LeBron James' agent, Rich Paul. He already said like Garland or Donovan Mitchell is 100% not going to be on the team next year. Like this backcourt will not be a thing again, and that might be the right decision because remember earlier in the year we was talking about Jalen Brunson. Can he lead the Knicks as a number one option? He's a small guard. And then you're going to build your team around two of those guys, and it's already questions because you even do it with one of them. But
Mhm.
I think Jalen Brunson could be number one. I'm not into that, but that's the negatives of having a shorter player like that. And the Cavaliers, they building their team around two of them. Um, Darius Garland though, I do have a mock trade I want to show y'all real quick because I have Darius Garland landing into the New Orleans Pelicans. Him and Zion Williamson will be a duo, and the lob threats over there will get crazy. Oh, hold on, and we got Jared Allen going to the Grizzlies because Jaren Jackson can't rebound for nothing, so he complements that. And you got Brandon Ingram going to the Cleveland Cavaliers to be the off-ball player next to Donovan Mitchell, who brings height. And Brandon Ingram's a great playmaker. What do y'all think about this mock trade?
I don't know. I don't want for me, I don't want the Cavs to lose any players, but I know that that's probably what's going to happen. I like Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell together just cuz the leadership that Mitchell brings. I talked a lot in my episode I just did where there was a moment that really stood out to me where Darius Garland missed a 3 and Mitchell got the rebound, and instead of Mitchell not passing it out back to Garland because he missed, Mitchell intentionally got the rebound, passed it back to Garland, and said, "Show me what you can do. Now make it this time." And then Garland shot it again and switched it. So I think that sort of leadership that Mitchell brings, that encouragement that he brings to Garland, saying, don't let stuff like that, where it's don't let this miss um, affect you and stuff like that really helps. And then Jared Allen's biggest problem is just staying healthy. So I don't think he's necessarily the problem on the Cavs because I really like him and Evan Mobley together. It's the same problem I have with Kawhi and Zion, which is just when it gets to the postseason, they're never healthy. So that's my biggest problem with Jared Allen. But yeah.
Yeah, but Jared Allen, the biggest problem with him, or it's not a problem with him. You're building a team at some point, And Evan
Mm-hmm.
Mobley, I feel like him at center is you utilizing him to the fullest of his potential,
Mm-hmm.
and you move Donovan Mitchell to point guard. Like you make a big change. You put Donovan Mitchell at point. You put Evan Mobley at center. You have Max Strus start at shooting guard like he should. Max Strus is a very small forward. And then you
Mm-hmm.
have Brandon Ingram at small forward. And at the four position, you would have Brandon Clark or who the Memphis Grizzlies gave him with the 2024 first round pick because that will be pick 9 in this year's draft or in that area. So Cleveland Cavaliers, they'll get a top 10 pick, Brandon Ingram and Brandon Clark. So they will have a starting small forward, and they'll figure out the power forward position throughout this trade or free agency. The Pelicans, they need a point guard bad. Like CJ McCollum, he's out of position playing there. They get a future first round pick, and they get off Brandon Ingram's expiring contract because he could possibly not come back. Because what's the point of they have so many wings in New Orleans with Herb, Dyson, Trey Murphy. They gonna have to start giving Jayhawk minutes too. Jordan Hawkins be balling, but he don't get playing time. Like they got so many good wings, and they need to get Zion a point guard.
Yeah.
And we living in a fake world. It's a mock trade, but just wanted to show a couple things that the Cleveland Cavaliers could do in the offseason because it's a fact that they're gonna trade Darius Garland or Donovan
Yeah.
Mitchell and
I
everyone.
wish they wouldn't though. Like I know that they are, but like I just wish they wouldn't. Because again, like I want to see that roster fully healthy do something. Like you were talking about the lineups. I want to see like a lineup that goes far of Mitchell at point guard, Darius Garland shooting guard, whoever you have at small forward, Mobley power forward, Jared Allen center. Like I want to see that starting lineup do something.
But
But
they've
because
gotten
I've
his
talked,
chance.
yeah, I've talked so much about how it reminds me of like 2014 Spurs, but they always something always happens. Like Jared Allen always gets injured, Mitchell always gets injured, something happens. So I don't know. I wish that they wouldn't just immediately like hit the trade button, but that's the reality of it, I guess. You know what I mean?
They waited a year, and they that's longer than most teams do, and at least they waited a
Mm-hmm.
year. They gave him two chances, and it ain't working out. But yeah, that's all we got to talk about for Cleveland, Boston Celtics. Ain't nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Boston Celtics, you're supposed to win this series. Cleveland Cavaliers, we expected y'all to lose. What's up, Zeno? What's up, Leaf in the chat? Yeah, Leaf, we're gonna send you a link, but we're gonna talk about a couple topics first, and I'm gonna send you the link in a little bit. Um, let's move on to the next series. We got the Knicks versus the Pacers. Oh, actually, nah. Let's hold on till Elijah come. Let's hold on
Okay.
to
Yeah,
that.
I was gonna say Elijah's got to be here for that, bro.
Yeah. So let's go on to the Western Conference. We got the Wolves versus the Nuggets. Okay, Wolves versus the Nuggets. This is stuff. Nick, what's up? What's up? What you think about Wolves versus Nuggets?
About fucking time. As a Lakers fan,
Yeah, I was about to say he's a Lakers fan. He's an honorary Timberwolves fan now after they lost.
I was so overjoyed. I could.
His mic keeps cutting. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Nick is having technical difficulties. Yeah, I knew it earlier when I asked Nick if he had a new mic, bro. Yeah, Nick, I knew something was going different with your mic today. Yeah, I thought this man got a new mic, bro. No, we can't hear you. But yeah, Nuggets Timberwolves, bro.
You
That
want
that
me
was
to go while he figures it out or
yeah.
no?
Go ahead.
All right. I just want to say I have officially beaten all Nathan doesn't know ball allegations from this point forward. I freaking, before the playoffs even started, I made my bracket. I said Nuggets in 5 versus the Lakers and Timberwolves in 7 versus the Nuggets. I've predicted every series besides the Pacers Knicks down to the almost the exact game so far. So I have beaten all Nathan doesn't know ball allegations. But the reason I
No,
have
that's
this,
actually crazy. Almost down to the exact game. That's actually
yeah,
crazy. That's still
I
so crazy.
had the only ones I've been off on are the Knicks beat the 76ers in 6, and I had them in 5. I had the Celtics sweeping the Heat, and the Celtics did it in 5. I had the Mavs in 5 versus the Thunder, and they did it in 6. And I think that's it. Everything else I predicted to the exact game. I had Cavs in 7. Like I had Timberwolves in 7. I had Mavs I had Mavs in 6 versus the Clippers.
Hold on.
Like
You had the
yeah,
Suns, Wolves.
No,
As a
that one
team?
I didn't have. So the Timberwolves Suns, I gave the Suns I think 1 or 2 games. That's the only one
Yeah,
I
okay,
have been
okay.
I was
I
off
was
on.
gonna say I knew you was low on the Suns, so I was gonna say that was hate, but you got it right, bro. Fuck
Yeah.
it.
But
Yeah,
besides the Suns sweep and the Pacers beating the Knicks, those are the only 2 series
yeah.
that I've been over
2 games wrong.
yeah, 2 games
Yeah,
wrong on.
yeah.
So
Oh, hold on.
but the whole reason I had the Timberwolves, I have the Timberwolves winning the whole championship, and I've had them from the beginning because being a Spurs, like people can say like, oh, you're just a Spurs fan, so of course you're gonna say that. But to me, defense wins championships. They have the #1 defensive rating in regular season. They have Defensive Player of the Year with Rudy Gobert. They have They have Anthony Edwards getting steals. I mean, it's just insane. So I knew that they were going to be able to lock up some people. I had faith in them. They were smart too because like people are gonna. I was talking about this on my Instagram because I was talking about how like it was Timberwolves versus refs, and they were like, "Well, how is it going to be versus refs if the Timberwolves got more free throws?" I was like, "Well, then clearly you didn't watch the game and you're just looking at the box score because the reason we got more free throws is because y'all kept fouling us in the bonus." So, but
We
yeah,
is crazy, but yeah, keep talking.
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I
I
we.
always do that, bro. I gotta catch myself doing that. I caught myself doing it last episode. I kept saying we, but that's just because like again, like everybody was doubting me, bro. I kept hearing people the entire series being like Nuggets in 5, Nuggets in 6, Nathan doesn't know ball and all that, and then they won in 7. And I was like, fucking what's up? Like I talk my piece as soon as they won in 7. I'm still riding that hype, bro. About like I was like I predicted it against all y'all haters, bro. So yeah.
What's up about the series though? Nick, you back? Your mic working?
It sound better.
Oh yes, we got
Yeah,
Nick in
that's
the chat. Yes,
crisp.
yes. Crisp
Nice.
as hell. Crisp
That's
as hell.
crispy right there. I bet. Yeah, like I was saying, man. I mean, when the Wolves were up 2-0 at that point too. I was like, I want to put it past me if the Nuggets were to come back. I was like, I don't think they're gonna come back. And they didn't. So fuck the Nuggets. Thank you Timberwolves. Thank you Ant Edwards for not doing shit that whole 7th game. But Cat carried it.
Nah, don't say the whole 7th game. In
It was the
third
first
quarter, he
half.
lit up.
Yeah,
Third quarter,
exactly.
he lit up. No.
Third
4th quarter, he went back.
quarter.
He went back to shit. Well, 3rd quarter, he lit up.
Yeah.
All right, but who came back from that 20-point deficit? That was mostly Cat and friends. All right, let's be real here. It was Cat and friends at that point.
Daniels was balling too. Yeah, Cat.
There's nothing. All right, we can't say nothing about Cat not being a playoff performer anymore because he showed up. He showed up. Like, what's
go
up?
ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you go.
I was just gonna say I'm surprised the Nuggets didn't call more timeouts because I talked about it again. Like I talked about it on this most recent episode. But the longer that game goes on, the more it hurts the Timberwolves because they have to play at the altitude disadvantage, right? The more that they prolong that game, the longer that they like the Nuggets can prolong that. Like if it were to go into overtime or something like that, then or if they were to again call more timeouts to stop the clock and things like that, the more it's going to hurt the Timberwolves because they're playing at altitude. But the whole time I was watching the game, I was like, time is just burning constantly. Like I felt like that game up until the 4th quarter was like going by quick. And I felt like they were just burning time. And then obviously like you have the coach of the Nuggets like in the interview freaking being all crybaby and stuff like that. I didn't even talk about that on my last episode, but I was like, how are you gonna freaking cry that your team lost, bro? And then say the reporter asked a dumb question. Like that's the type of question everybody's gonna ask, bro. You're just mad, you're just salty because you lost. Maybe don't play Jokic the entire game.
Yeah, that's something that the Nuggets gonna need to allocate their resources towards is a backup center and this bench that because Jokic was out there looking like he just was dying, man.
Yeah, he was gassed, bro.
Yeah, it's understandable. He plays so much, bro, and that's a game 7.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It went the opposite way of how I thought it was going to be. I thought the Nuggets were going to be playing the entire time, not feel gassed, and then obviously they were. And then I thought the Timberwolves were going to feel gassed because they're playing at the altitude, but they actually did the opposite, and they saved their energy in the first half, went down by 15. You know, Anthony Edwards playing like ass, and then they come back third quarter and they're playing like freaking the 96 Bulls or something.
Yeah, I never really cared about that altitude stuff, to be real, but
That's why home court's important.
It does affect you in like obviously in the fourth quarter and when everything starts to get tight, and then when you're starting to play your players a lot more and everything like that, and then Jokic was this gas, bro. I mean, look at him; he a big man, bro. He needs some timeouts, bro.
Edward
to do everything, bro.
Mm-hmm.
MPJ, he showed me that he's possibly might be one dimensional. He doesn't offer much besides shooting the ball, and when he's not knocking down his shots, he's not offering you nothing. So,
well, you know what it is. You know
that's
what
been
it
the
is,
narrative for years, though. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, you know what it is, though. The Lakers didn't fucking guard him. The Lakers didn't guard him, and that's why he was putting up shots and making shots and again wide open shots, because Darvin Ham don't know how to run a fucking defense. All right, so let's fucking talk about that shit, bro. But like, the Timberwolves have a way better defense. They know how to run the scheme and everything like that, and they have people to lock up MPJ. What the Lakers with their problem was they didn't have. It's basically if you have a tall enough guy to guard MPJ is not scoring that much. You're gonna hold him to single digits, bro. You're chilling the entire game, and then you got to worry about Jokic and everybody else like that.
I don't understand why LeBron guards Aaron Gordon, who is a very active off-ball player and cuts a lot, instead of MPJ, who he just has to like stay on his feet and guard him being a shooter. Because if MPJ touches the ball, you know what he's gonna shoot. Like, give LeBron an easy assignment on defense, but no, he says you go guard Aaron Gordon, who cuts every single play as a 40-year-old man.
When you could literally put Rui on him.
Yeah, bro. Then let the young guy run around with Aaron Gordon, who's an athletic freak, who probably one of the top 10 dunkers of all time.
I mean, all right. Enough with the Lakers, though, because I'm getting tight.
No. That was the narrative with MPJ for years, though. Like, I'm surprised you were like, oh, I just saw he was one dimensional this series, because that's been a topic for a while. Like, I don't know how often like you guys are on TikTok. But like people were making TikTok memes about that like last season and this season, where it was like Michael shoot Porter Jr. or like Michael I don't need assist Porter Jr.
No, I know that, but last year he in the playoffs especially he was playing really good on defense. You know, he was being tall, active on defense. But yeah, MPJ, he's not a problem and he fits them perfectly. But I'm just looking at ways the Nuggets could improve. If they could upgrade him somehow, KCP or their bench. There's no other way you upgrade this team besides those guys. And Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon, Jokic, I think they stay in. Christian and Braun, you know, that's someone I would like to keep. But like, if I could get a star for Christian and Braun, you know, like I'm gonna go do it, even though that's unlikely. That's why I would do it, because it's very unlikely. But after that, man, that's who they move on, because MPJ got that crazy contract. So any player they bring onto this team, you probably have to include his contract.
Yeah, I everybody on the starting lineup besides like KCP, I think, has like a crazy fucking contract. Exactly. Like everybody on the starting lineup is making over $20 million a year. Exactly.
And MPJ is the most player that would have value, because like KCP, he has more value than the KCP. And he makes more than a KCP. So with his more value, he'll get players who make more money. And that typically means it's a better player if they make more money. Not in every world, but like that's how it should be. But you got your anomalies like Ben Simmons. You got your anomalies. But anything else we're going to talk about this series? How the Nuggets can get better, the Timberwolves, and we're going to talk about them a little more. Let's move on to the
Mavs Thunder.
Okay,
because we're saving Pacers Knicks till Eli gets here.
Yeah. So
I mean, who the fuck knows if he's showing up, bro?
Yeah. Who knows if he's showing up? But at least we gave him his grace period, you know.
Yeah, we'll get through Thunder Mavs, and then if he doesn't show up by then, I mean that's the only thing we have
He
left to
probably
talk about
doesn't
at
want
that
to talk
point.
about his team losing either way.
Yeah.
He might have dodged a bullet. Mavericks Thunder. This series, I'm so mad because this was my prediction. And then after game one, I changed it, bro, because Luka's knee was scaring me, man.
Mm.
Bro, that sucks, man. But
That's why everybody was telling me to change my Nuggets prediction, and I was like, "Nah, I'm staying strong. I'm staying strong. Hold." And that's like my prediction came true, bro. You just gotta stay with your predictions.
thing about it too is like I went against one of my rules. Like if I ever have it going to 7 games, I usually just pick the team I think has the better player. Because if it's going 7 games, I'm just ride with the best player. I think Luka is better than Shea, but I just went Thunder and 7 for some reason, bro. Fucking whatever, bro. But hey, this series was great. We had Luka Doncic have a triple double in the last 3 games, I believe. Luka started balling to end out the series because, in my opinion, Shea the first in this series. Shea might have been the better player than Luka in the series, but I think Luka peaked higher at the end of the series when he started at knocking down his shots and being Luka. His knee looks way better, and they got a week of rest. The Mavericks is a scary team, man. They role players. They role players might have been playing the best so far out of all the teams in the playoffs. You got PJ Washington.
Yeah, I was going to say PJ Washington legacy game.
You got Derek Lively. Derek Lively, he stepped it up at the end of the series. I think they should go on in the future and start him. And Daniel Gafford could come off the bench. Or look, it's a good problem to have that you have 2 centers that are playing this well that you don't know which one to start, especially going against the Timberwolves because they got Rudy Gobert and Cat.
My problem is I think the Timberwolves role players beat the Mavs role players though. Since we're predicting the next series, like Naz Reid is gonna lock up PJ Washington, bro.
Okay, let's talk.
He already locked up Jokic. I mean, that's the best you can do. So now you're just going down a level. Like it's easy.
Let's talk about it. You got Mike Conley as a role player, Jaden McDaniels as a role player. You got Naz Reid and Nikola Alexander Walker. It ain't Kyle Anderson. That's 5. No. Those guys are tough. You got like 2 star role player, or maybe 3 with Naz, Daniels, and Conley. Yeah, those are like.
Yeah, this series is gonna come down to if Ant can defend Luka and if Ant can defend Kyrie and if how they defend Luka as well. Because I don't think they have a good matchup for Luka, but I think PJ Washington and their other role players, Jaden McDaniels can handle him, Naz Reid can handle him, Cat and Gobert can clearly handle them. It's going to be their small players that I worry about, like Luka and Kyrie, because Ant can get steals. So Ant's guarding Kyrie, I think, will be a decent matchup. I don't think they have anybody for Luka, though, is my problem. And then Luka is also playing really good defense this series. Like, again, I talked about that last episode where there was this huge narrative going around about, like, oh, Luka can't play defense and all that. And then he locked up Kawhi, Paul George, and Harden versus the Clippers. So I think Luka's beating the Luka has no defense narrative this playoffs.
Oh, he gives effort on defense the whole season. Like I'm kind of been onto that. He's not a lockdown defender, but he tries. You know, he tries. And
I watch more Mavs games than the Lakers.
You watch more Mavericks games?
Yes, the Lakers games.
Yeah, me too. I watch a lot of Mavericks too. I mean, maybe I will watch. They're in my top 3.
Because me and Mar had this thing and like a few months ago, bro, before like even anything was set in stone, bro. I think this was like during the trade deadline and shit. Like also
like the week of the trade deadline.
Yeah, bro. It was like yo, Mavericks go into the finals, bro. we had them beating Minnesota, OKC, and then we had them beating the Nuggets and then fucking going to the finals, bro.
Bro, I was like, we were like, bro, that will be a legendary run if they do it. And so far,
everybody was hating too. Everybody's like, yo, they're not even gonna make it out the second round, bro. Come on, bro.
That would have been the exact opposite of the Celtics Pacers run. Like that would have been one of the hardest runs, just like the Dirk run with the Mavs as well. And then like the exact opposite of the Celtics Pacers run, where everybody's like,
Yeah.
oh, they've had a freaking. The Celtics are notorious for this every single season, having a Mickey Mouse run to the finals. So I saw a meme that I freaking cracked out at it, bro. I gotta send it to y'all. It was you know the SpongeBob meme where SpongeBob's on stage mopping and everybody's cheering, and then Squidward does it and everybody stops cheering.
Okay.
Somebody did that. Somebody did that with Western Conference Finals versus Eastern Conference Finals. Everybody's cheering about T-Wolves versus Mavs, and then it's Pacers versus Knicks, and everybody's like, "Get the fuck out of here! Nobody cares about y'all." Like everybody wishes y'all could somehow lose, and we can make this Mavs Timberwolves the finals.
No, for sure. That might be the.
This is the finals. The Timberwolves Mavericks is the finals. I feel
That's
like
what I'm
whoever wins
saying.
that, who is winning the finals, bro.
I said the same thing. I took it a step further. I said whoever wins the Timberwolves Nuggets series is winning the finals. So I have Timberwolves going the whole way.
Look. This might be the most entertaining. This is going to be the most entertaining out of the last 4 series we're gonna get. You know, but you gotta respect the Celtics a little bit, man. Like they got a super team over there, dude. Like they
played an injured Heat.
I know
Injured Cavs. They played they're playing the Pacers, who's had the same road that they have because they played the freaking injured Knicks
and the injured Bucks.
I almost forgot. How did I forget about the Bucks, bro? They played the injured Bucks. Like either or the Celtics or the Pacers. If either one wins, they have the easiest path to the finals. The Pacers can make their case for beating the Celtics with their super team, but Porzingis is also injured right now. So
yeah, but they still got Tatum, they got Brown, they got Derek White, bro. They should be fine enough.
Yeah, but I'm not saying I think that
because they could literally just plug in Al Horford into
the same exact shit.
I know. I'm not saying I think this because I just went off on my last podcast about how Al Horford is being amazing. I'm saying if the Pacers do win, though, that's the narrative that people are going to push. I'm not saying I agree with it, but that's what's going to be pushed.
No, I agree with you. But what I'm seeing mostly with this shit, what's been going on right now, bro, is the Suns Pacers. Whoever comes out of that is having the 2021 Suns run.
Mm-hmm.
Going to the finals. Said the Suns Pacers. You mean the Celtics Pacers? Okay.
Celtics Pacers.
I knew what he meant. I just didn't want to call him out.
Whoever makes it out of that they're the same as the 2021 Suns, and I don't see them winning a championship, bro. Yeah. I don't see it in the books for that. Everybody y'all was like, oh, the East is. Elijah was like, oh no, the East is still strong, even blah blah blah. No, the West is 10 times harder than the East still.
Yeah,
like there's no conversation about
this. This is the 2010 season, bro. Have y'all seen the 20? Somebody reposted the 2010 standings recently because they were like, I feel like some of y'all newer fans don't realize how competitive the 2010 season is, so I'm bringing it back up. And they posted a picture of the standings, and it was like freaking. The 4th through the 8th seed were all tied for wins with like 53, and then like the number 1 and number 2 seed have like 55 and 54. Like everybody was so tied in standings for the West in 2010, and it's like the same thing that's happening right now. Like that's why like even in the lower standings, like the Warriors Rockets, like the Warriors Rockets were going at it because they were like, we lose one and we're out the play-in. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, man. Be honest with you, because in any other world, bro, if the Warriors were in the Eastern Conference, bro, they wouldn't even have to be scratching for a playing position, bro. They would have been in top 6, bro.
They probably could have beat the Pacers in this series, and they didn't even make the playoffs in the West.
Exactly, bro. I feel like dude, the Pacers got such an easy fucking. We're not on to the Pacers right now. We're on to the Mavericks, Timberwolves, Mavericks, Thunder though still. But Thunder are going to be back. And no, this is great for the Thunder, honestly, bro. Because nobody expected them to go this far. Nobody expected them to be the number 1 seed this year and do this good and everything like that. All they really need is I don't even know what the fuck they really need. They just need like another I'll say like another small forward or something like that. Another forward. Just get going and everything like that, bro. And then other than that, they're chilling, bro. To be honest,
I'll take it a step further. I don't even think they need to add anybody. I think they just run it back with new experience. Because my main problem with them right now is their experience. They've never played under the lights before, especially people like Chet.
Chet is the definition of I'm too scared of the lights, bro, because he was shit in the bed this whole series.
That's what I'm saying. So I think this loss shows what their weaknesses are. They're gonna work on it. They have the experience under the lights now. And I think that they just run it back with the new experience working off of their failures. And I with the Timberwolves, like I expected, not to go like off topic, but I expected the Timberwolves coach to do something again, like with the altitude, like train for the altitude, like either freaking do stairs, or we did this thing in marching band because there were some people that weren't able to play their instrument while marching because like you have to have, not only do you have to breathe while marching, but you have to have enough air to also like fill your instrument and like play like loud as well. So we did this exercise that I thought would have been really good for the Timberwolves or somebody else like trying to train for breathing in certain situations. You get like a PVC plumbing pipe that has a knob on it that closes the pipe off basically. And as you're like jogging in place or whatever, you basically have it in your mouth like an inhaler. So all your air has to go through that pipe. And as you're training, you slowly turn the knob more and more to close off the pipe more and more. So you're training yourself to take in more air with like less, I don't know how to explain it, but like there's less space for the air to go through, but you still have to take in the same amount of air, if that makes sense. So but just all that to say the Mavs are going to train on what they need to train, basically.
All right. What were you just saying and everything like that? I agree with that too, but like there's not enough time, you know what I'm saying? Like the playoffs is such a short span of time that like you know what I'm saying? Like you're training, like shooting around and doing drills and shit like that. You don't have enough time to, you know what I'm saying? Like do all that shit.
Yeah, but in the off season they definitely can for the Thunder. But
yeah. Oh no, I feel bad for Elijah. I was literally gonna segue into this next series and say thank God Elijah got the duck, but yeah, Elijah coming right before we go on to the next series. the Thunder do have a bare minimum they have to do. They have to upgrade Josh Giddey. They have too many first round picks to where they can't just package Josh Giddey in a couple first for at least an upgrade. They have to upgrade Josh Giddey. Bare minimum.
I feel like if they're adding anybody, they're adding a big veteran presence onto the team. That's what I feel like is needed.
Malik Monk would be tough. I ain't gonna lie.
My problem with the OKC picks is I know y'all said y'all talked about Bronny James for a long time, so I don't want to go into a rant about that. But I feel like I made a video predicting what is going to happen. Oh, there's Elijah right before we get into Knicks Pacers. But my problem is I feel like OKC is going to try and pick up Bronny for LeBron, and then it's just going to fuck everything up. That was my prediction for what's going to happen before LeBron retires. Is he's going to play late GM. He's going to get it to where they can make some sort of trade for them to play together. So he's going to end up going to OKC, and then it's going to fuck up the whole team chemistry and the whole core they got. So I hope that doesn't happen. Like I'm sort of conflicted because it's like I hope that doesn't happen because I hope success for OKC. But at the same time, if it does happen, I can say I made another prediction. So you know what I mean?
Nah, Nathan, I'm sorry, bro. I stopped listening to you because I'm just laughing because I know this is about to get hot.
Because of Eli?
It really truly isn't. It really truly isn't. I'm gonna tell you, man.
Leaf about to start chatting, bro. Leaf ain't been on the pod in a minute, man. My boy Leaf, how you been, bro? I already know what you about to get into, bro. He gonna get into his agenda, bro. That's just
what hat is he wearing right now? Is that a Celtics hat he's wearing?
It's a Brooklyn hat, bro.
Oh, I can't even see, bro. It's so zoomed out for me.
Yeah, but next series we got the Pacers
Oh, it
versus
is
the
a Brooklyn
Knicks.
hat. I'm done. My bad.
Yeah, we got the Pacers versus the Knicks. This was another fun series. Went game 7. The Knicks, unfortunately, they had some things going on, and the Pacers got an easy run to the Eastern Conference Finals. And for the Knicks, I seen that they got Randall already like in motion, like they doing talks with him. So if they could upgrade Randall, that would be great for them. I don't know what they do, but somehow do that. But the Pacers,
Leafs
I
saying
hope,
timeout on Pacers that you have an easy run, I think, for
They
some
didn't have an
reason.
easy
man,
run.
man, Leaf, what's up, man? What's the timeout for?
Timeout. Listen, to say the Pacers had an easy run after being down 2-0 in the series, after being down 3-2 in this series, and first off, as easy as you want to call this run, there's nobody up in here that had the Pacers in 7. There's nobody damn sure didn't have the Pacers shooting 67% in Madison Square Garden on the road in a game 7. They damn sure didn't have them shooting 76% in the first half. So let's cut out this whole Pacers had an easy run, even
A lot
though
of those
we wouldn't like
predictions were made pre Josh Harden, pre OG going down though.
Mm.
with all that being said, even still, nobody had the Pacers to win the series, even when they did win down.
I can agree with that because I talked about how the Pacers have one of the number one offenses right now, especially in the playoffs. They're number 2 offensive rating regular season behind the Celtics, and the number 1 offensive rating in the playoffs. And they're, like you said, they're scoring a lot off of assists. They have incredible shooting. To do it in
Wait. They finished number 2 in offense? I thought they was number 1 the whole year.
No, their Celtics beat them in offensive rating in regular season.
Go figure.
Yeah, but they're still number 2. They're still number 2 though.
Yeah,
Another annoying ass team that need to go. Yep. Yeah.
No, I can see where you're coming from, Leaf, and I don't think we've been on at the same time before. So what's up, man? Nice
No, we haven't. What's going on, Nate?
Not much. Not much. A lot of people like to hate on my take, so we'll see how this goes.
I mean, I won't never tell people that they're completely wrong. All I would tell you is that that's one point to make, but another point to make is that the Indiana Pacers offensively, they have been goated all damn season. And they from 1 to 9, I guess if you want to say 1 to 10, those players off that bench have shown that they can carry. TJ McConnell played his ass off. He was arguably one of the best players in this series, outside of Brunson putting up 40 pieces in left and right in this series up until the eventual game 7. So realistically, they did what they needed to do to win this series. As far as their defense goes, they're probably one of the worst defensive teams to ever make a conference finals. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah. They're 24th in defensive rating for regular season.
Yeah. But at the same time, I still think their offense is good enough to where they can get a stop here and there.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So the thing is that their stops is really their offense. They quick inbounds. I seen in that game 7, quick inbounds up the court. Listen, on the break, everybody touches the ball, spreading the ball around, getting in between areas, getting the mid range going, getting in the close range. Man, listen, there was a lot of things that they did very well in this series. That game 3 shot by Nembhard kind of gave them new life, and I think the Knicks had a chance to basically step on them and end this shit in 5. Just didn't happen, you know.
Yeah. Like you said, everybody touches the ball, man. Because I talked about too. I'm one of those guys that keeps up with the numbers because I'm a math nerd. You know, I just graduated computer science, so shout out to that. So I had to take calculus 3. So I'm huge with the numbers, bro. They had 62% of their shots come off of assist.
Oh, so you one of those people that's gonna annoy me in the future. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, I watch the games too. See, this is what I'm talking about. People are like, "Oh, you're just a numbers guy. You don't watch the actual games." I was like, "No, I watch the games."
These fucking math nerds that just swindled their way into the game of basketball, and
What
now
you
everything.
mean,
My
dog? What
calculus
you
degree
mean?
tells me
Nah,
that
bro.
John
Christ,
Morant's
man.
better than Luka
You need
Doncic.
to take
Like,
Elijah's tag of professional hater.
And the thing is, bro, it's been happening since 2013. It annoyed me then. It's gonna continue to annoy me. And the thing is, I believe teams like Minnesota are here to really put kind of a stop to it for the moment. You know what I'm saying? Because this is one of the better. Minnesota is one of the better defensive teams, bro. Like in the last 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just with their ability to have players that can guard, and the job that they did on Jokic in that last game. Denver was the only series I was wrong about, by the way. And the Pacers.
Yeah, Pacers is the only one I've been wrong about so far.
The Pacers I was right about. You know why? Because it's after damn tangerines, man. You know how I feel about them, but I was right about them all along. The reality about the Pacers is they're like I don't know if they could get enough stops to get out of the East, especially in this series coming up. But we'll see. I guess we're gonna segue to that.
Yeah, I have Celtics taking it, but I have Timberwolves winning it all because, like you said, defense wins championships. I'm a Spurs guy, so that's always been my philosophy. But I'm gonna let you go while I go to the bathroom because me and you've been going for a while.
Yeah, definitely. Go ahead.
Nathan, you funny, bro.
Because I'll be chatting. I ain't
No. I wasn't saying it to be rude. I'm just saying like this is. No, I wasn't trying to be mean. I was just saying like this is their show, so I want to let.
I'll be chatting too much, bro. So
that's some real New York shit, bro. We be chatting, bro. I'm
just go to no look, bro. Like, go ahead, bro.
No, y'all keep talking, bro. Only time I say chatting is with Leaf get into the
or when Ben Simmons
stuff, man.
No, please, no. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
That's my point.
Matter of fact,
no Ben Simmons today, bro. No Ben Simmons today. I only hear nothing about.
We talk about NBA Finals, and he want to say
his initials. His initials is B and S, bro. Let that sum it up.
We talking about the NBA Finals, and he want to bring up that bullshit, bro. That's crazy. No, you really
bullshit. Yeah. We ain't even gonna say his name. We just gonna say that bullshit. That's a new name.
I don't know why you trying to take the mic, bro. No. You coming with that negativity.
Disgusting.
This bro keep muting me.
Disgusting. But
I wasn't gonna talk about him. I was making the point that y'all don't want to talk about him.
Yeah, exactly. But
I think the joke last episode. It's a banned word here.
I was listening to y'all talking about a couple of the series. I had Dallas in 5, and they really should have ended that series in 5. Yeah, that game 4, they shot 10 for 21 from the free throw line. Had they made 6 more free throws, the series would have been over in 5. Realistically, I didn't think OKC's problem is that they don't rebound. They don't stop points in the paint. You know what I'm saying? And that was their biggest problem. I knew they wasn't going to go that far with this team. They need some serious muscle on this team. They need a dirty work guy, somebody that's going to take pressure off the other guys. They need a goddamn screen setter. Look, like all these damn shadow screens. They don't set no fucking screens.
They need a power forward. They have needed a power forward for the past 3 seasons.
I agree because Chet, I believe Chet is a center, and that me and Elijah, we agreeing on this. I believe Chet is a center, but they definitely need a power forward, dirty work type of guy that you don't have to run plays for. The first person that comes to mind to me is Claxton.
Claxton would be a nice fit.
Claxton would be perfect for them. Like to me,
we talking about the
I would like Claxton. I would like DFS on this team. I would like a lot of those.
No.
Which team are we talking about right now?
DFS is like 6'9", and he can find, and he's big enough to guard those guys in the post and stop them long enough for Chet to get in position to rim protect. That'd be great for them. He pretty much played the Carl Anthony Towns role.
I like Claxton. I'm just on any team.
Well.
Elijah, please don't, bro. Listen,
I don't. When I say DFS, I don't think of him as a starter. I think of him as a bench player. Like he comes off the bench for that team.
But they need a starter at the 4.
They do need a starter. But you make more than one move. They have more than enough room to make more than one move.
Like they'll have Claxton and DFS.
You can get both.
Elijah world, yeah.
If they send in that pick, I'm with it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. They tend to pick. Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
I like
let's
Nick
go,
Claxton on any team, bro.
That way we could go. That way we could go get Zach Edey and call it a day, bro. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Jeremy Grant for them. I know
He's
he
not a good
likes.
rebounder, though.
He's not a good rebounder, and you're right about that. You're right about that.
He's a bad rebounder for me.
He's a bad rebounder. I agree. No, I agree with you.
Didn't Jeremy Grant play? Did he start his career for OKC?
Yeah, he did with KD and
with KD, Sabonis. It was a lot of players that they had.
Yeah. That okay.
I mean, I know about the original players, but like, they have drafted some magnificent talent in this league.
Yeah, but how tall is he? He's like 6'8", 6'9". You know, I'm just
he like a good 6'9". He's
a small forward.
He used to be a small forward. I think he's more of a
small forward.
No matter what, though, that's an upgrade at power forward for them, bro. They got Jalen Williams playing power forward. That's so
that is bad. That's bad. Hey, I gotta ask y'all something. Should they trade Giddey?
Yeah. You upgrade Giddey. You trade Giddey in a couple first.
He's not anyway.
You know who I would want to get in this team?
If they trade Giddey, y'all cool with Wallace running us too?
Who?
Wallace? Ace and Wallace.
No.
You put Isaiah Joe.
No. You bring the depth chart up, bro. Jalen Williams not supposed to be playing power forward. Put him at small forward at least. Yes. Him at the 2 or the 3. At least put him at small forward.
Oh, no, then you put Isaiah. Then you put Isaiah Joe at the 2, bro.
No, Lou Dort would be in there.
Lou Dort, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Lou Dort. You just bring Jalen Williams up and you trade Giddey for a power forward.
So, all right. So we running Lou Dort at the 2. J Will at the
3.
At the 3, and
power forward. Yeah.
Okay, then go get a. All right. I'll do that one.
Elijah, who you thought would have been perfect?
I think in a perfect world, if you can steal him from the Pelicans, you go and get Larry Nance. I would love Larry Nance for this team.
Mar lit up because he thought that you were about to freaking.
If you can get Trey Murphy, this is super team.
Well, Mar had a web trade earlier, so he thought you were about to say mock trade.
You can get Trey Murphy, it's a super team, but Larry Nance more realistically, you can get.
Do you think they could get Herb Jones?
I wouldn't want him at power forward. He's definitely a guard
No.
defender.
I'm thinking the upgrade at the 2, so that way you can put Dort at the bench or Dort on the bench.
Dort is one of the best perimeter defenders in the league. He's not that far off from.
He ain't better than Herb.
No, but what you're getting from him is similar production. You would need to trade first round picks for something you're already getting.
The only reason that they have to
no. Herb is a 40% shooter. What are we talking about?
Dort is also a really good shooter. I think he's around 40% as well.
Yeah, but in the series, they were leaving Lou Dort open. I ain't gonna lie.
That's fine, but their offense isn't the problem. It's definitely their defense.
Yeah.
The only reason that they have to.
But with Herb, you got a legitimate a point of attack. I think I like Lou Dort. Don't get me wrong.
Lou Dort is all point of attack.
Lou Dort was averaging 40%, 39.4% from 3.
Well, what was it in the playoffs? I think that was a big reason they lost. Yeah,
you were talking to
no in the playoffs. It's 39.
39 for 8.
39 in the playoffs.
2 for 7. 2 for 4.
What?
But he was 38 in the playoffs.
39% from 3. 30.
Bro,
he was terrible from the field.
Send Herb, bro. Send Herb.
Herb also still isn't the offensive guy that would have the ball on that team. He would still be the 4th or 5th option. And then when you talk about shooters, you have guys like Isaiah Joe coming off the bench that are going to give you that 40% 3-point shooting that you'd want anyways. So Lou Dort and Isaiah Joe make up for anything Herb is going to give you.
No. But the thing was, with Herb, you add on to that. Like, I'm just talking about an addition. Now I know, but now we spoke about the 4. But the thing is, like with Herb, you don't have any lapses at the 2 guard. Now you can put him alongside of SGA, who is a good enough defender. Both of them in the backcourt, to me, that shit is magic, bro.
You do what I said again. You move J Will.
Am I saying something wrong here?
No, the lineup will be Shea, J-Dub, Herb, Chet at the 5 or 4. Then you just.
The problem is still the same problem that this team has. Lack of screening, lack of physicality in the paint, lack of rebounding. You still have all those problems with her.
Herb upgrades it, but like it's still problems.
Do you think at this moment, if they shop Giddey, I'm looking at her. I'm looking at New Orleans. If they shop Giddey
trade before.
I don't think Giddey would even fit that well on that team because he's such a non-spacer next to Zion.
True. I mean, but he could pass. I
mean, the only reason that OKC even has to make a trade, because Leaf was talking about how they had KD before, they had Sabonis before, they had all these other players. The only reason they have to make a trade is because if they try and build through the draft, they're gonna have the same problem that me and Mark talked about before y'all two joined, which is lack of experience. Because I think, and like obviously people are gonna say I'm biased, but OKC and the Spurs are some of the best teams to build through the draft. Almost every other team builds through making trades. You can say Warriors.
I'm not counting the Spurs. The NBA is just looking after them, bro. Like they giving them picks left and right.
I'd say the Raptors are good at building through the draft.
Nah, dude. I just made a video. Raptors return to extinction.
Left and right. What have they done before Wendy? When they lost?
Tim Duncan, David Robinson.
No.
Kawhi.
What have they done from the time that they lost Kawhi all the way up until in between the time that they got Wemby? Who have they drafted?
Josh Primo before he did all his
they
stuff.
They drafted Devin Vassell. They drafted
Josh Primo.
I just said before.
I don't care about one of those allegations. Josh Primo.
Yes, he was a catch and shoot, bro.
Jeremy Sohan.
Devin Vassell,
Y'all sleeping on Sohan, bro. I'm sick of his narrative. Stop sleeping on Sohan, bro. Him and Wemby are going to be a freaking defensive powerhouse. Get out of here with that shit.
If you think Devin Vassell is a crazy name to say in the draft, then you don't watch Spurs basketball, and that's all I.
What you mean I don't watch Spurs basketball, bro?
No, leave.
What? Say that again.
If you think Devin Vassell was a bad draft pick?
Nah. I know Devin Vassell was a good draft pick. I was just trolling, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
We got Keldon Johnson's
Devin Vassell I actually like him. Jeremy Sohan, but the rest of them,
y'all need to stop sleeping on
Jeremy Sohan. His problem is that he's playing the wrong position right now. They have him running.
He's doing that. They're doing that on purpose, though. I've explained this so many times. They're making it to where he's playing the first option now, so that whenever they draft more, he can play the fourth option.
Here's the thing about the
they're building him up to be the fourth option by making him the first option now.
Here's the thing about what I want to say about the 4-man position, bro. The 4-man position, bro, I think is going back to like in the legitimate 6'10 plus position. If you go out there and you playing small ball fours, they're going to get exposed. Minnesota is not going for that. Denver, even though they just got eliminated, is not going for that.
Yeah,
it's a lot of teams. It's a lot of teams that they build in their front courts, bro. Like, and the front lines of the future are going to be amazing. I'm looking at Orlando. Like, if they get a center to piece everything together that they got with Franz and Mo and Apollo, bro, they gonna be dominant.
Yeah,
they're gonna be very
I
dominant.
disagree with this.
I have a video dropping here soon called "The Death of Small Ball," bro. Freaking the Nuggets, the Timberwolves,
thank you,
the Spurs, Chet, Banchero, like
the Nuggets run crazy small ball.
The Nuggets are crazy.
Aaron Gordon,
Aaron Gordon will run the 5 consistently. They don't have a backup center. It's Aaron Gordon at the 5.
I mean, if it's
not Jokic,
league wide, the height is starting to go up again. We saw it drop off so much because of Curry and the 3, and it's going back up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's the death of small ball.
But it's going back up because of Wemby, Chet, Paolo. They are all bringing it back. Like,
that's what I'm saying. They're going to start the trend of getting more centers and power forwards again. We're going to see more Tim Duncans, more Kevin Garnett's in the league.
That's small ball.
You're small ball. You want to see them at the 4. You're not going to see them at the 5.
That's what I'm saying.
Tim Duncan was running the 5.
Kevin
Garnett, those are guys that are small.
Tim Duncan was not running the 5. He was at the 4. We had Duncan running the 5.
Hold on.
We had Splitter at the 5.
He was not.
No.
When David Robinson retired and Tim Duncan was still there before Thiago Splitter, Tim Duncan was at the 5.
No,
Tim Duncan there, and Malik Rose was there as well.
Him at the 5. It was Rasho. No, it wasn't. It was Rasho Nesterovic, bro. Like, cut it out.
He was starting at the 5. Lie to my face.
Rasho Nesterovic was starting at the 5 when David Robinson left. Yes, he was. Go play NBA Live. But I still got it.
I watched the games. I didn't have to go play NBA Live.
The game was lying to you, bro. They was starting at the 5.
Rasho Nesterovic.
Tim Duncan was playing the 4 all the way up to 07, bro. Like I'm telling you, bro. But listen,
and then Kawhi came, and then they started doing Kawhi.
And then Kawhi came, and then they started the small ball. But here's the thing: what Nate is talking about is that those type of players are going to go back to the 4. Now, I agree with you that Chet. I think Chet is the 5, but they're going to pair another 6'10", 6'11" guy along in the front line with him.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're going to do. Now, you already got Paolo, who is 6'10", who could run the 3 or the 4, in Franz, who is about a good 6'9", 6'10", who could run the 3 and the 4, and over in Orlando. In Minnesota, who was in the conference finals, you already got Rudy, and you got Cat, and you got J-Mac. J-Mac is a good 6'9", 6'8", 6'9", however tall he is.
He's 6'10".
He's 6'10". So yeah, I think those are what front lines are going back to, because you need those type of advantages, bro. Like the younger the guys are, think about your athletic 6'10" dudes, bro.
Mm.
Is it me or Aaron Gordon, or is Aaron Gordon? Every time I look at Aaron Gordon on the Denver Nuggets, I feel like he was supposed to be everything that Paolo Banchero is today.
Eli, I just have one
Aaron
question
Gordon
for you. If you think
is
I just
6'8".
Eli,
I just want to say that. And
Aaron Gordon is about 6'9".
I have one
he's
question
6'8".
that will end this whole debate right now. If you think small ball is still existing, tell me who's been in the MVP, the top 3 in the MVP ladder for like the past 4 years. Has it been Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic? Or has it been
6'10".
Man, Nathan,
Jokic is still, but has it been power forwards and centers, or has it been Luka, SCA, and everybody else?
What you're describing,
Nikola,
wait, that doesn't say anything. What you're describing is an era of big men. That's fine.
That's what I'm saying.
Ball can still have
big men versus small ball. What works as a team?
The Warriors ran small ball while having 7-foot big men. You can run small ball and still have a big man. Those are two mutually exclusive things.
What's gonna win championships though? A freaking team like the Rockets had back in 2020. That's all 3-point shooters.
Championship with a 6'8" power forward and a 6'10" center. That's not what you're describing. Small ball. That's small ball. That's small ball.
No, when I say small ball, I mean a bunch of freaking small shooting guards that are playing the power forward presenters.
No, what he's saying about small ball
for no reason.
What he's saying about small ball is the play.
He's saying an era where people were doing that.
No. I'm
talking Warriors and Rockets from 2020.
The Warriors had big men though. They had Andrew Bogut. They had JaVale McGee.
They had Festus Ezeli.
And they had Zaza Pachulia. They had big men that started for them. That's not what you're describing.
But those bigs were only for screeners and rebounders.
Exactly.
In terms of Nate is talking non-small ball in terms of style of play.
Yeah.
The Warriors did run small ball, bro, because they had the shooters to do it. They had Steph and Clay. The other teams that have been running small ball, it hasn't really worked like the Warriors has worked. The thing is that we're seeing a team in Minnesota that's running 2 legit 7-footers. I guess if you want to call Cat a 7-foot guy because he's listed at 7 foot. They running 2 legit 7-footers at the 5 and the 4 that bring different skill sets, but they still could do stuff in the paint.
Exactly.
You know, Rudy could still be around the paint.
I'm talking 43s a game versus going through the paint
together.
With big men.
We thought that they were the exception. They look like the exception. They still are the exception.
I mean,
there's not a lot of teams with 2 6'10" plus big men on the court at the same time.
Denver had they 5 and they 4 eating in the paint as well. Joker was doing all his.
Joker is 6'10" and Aaron Gordon is 6'8". Those are not
6'11".
No, he's
you talking in terms of height. You talking in terms of height. I'm talking in terms of how they played. They played like bigs.
That's a big man era. That's what I said earlier. That's a big man era where big men are now the top player. You can say
with the Celtics versus Warriors.
Those are two.
The Celtics still played 3-point shooting and all of that. I understand that
6'8", and then you have Jokic, or not Jokic. Kristaps is the only tall player on their team above 7 foot, I believe.
That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying.
We're not talking in terms of height. We're talking in terms of play style.
Celtics
in terms of play
we're
style.
talking in style of playing. We're talking in style of playing, right?
The Miami
so
Heat small ball.
Eli, let me go real quick. I've been trying to get this out for like the past 3 minutes, bro.
Go ahead.
So friggin' Leaf gets it with style of play. I'm saying we've been seeing for years Celtics versus Warriors, bro. Each team was taking millions of threes. There was no defense. It was back-to-back, just constant threes, Celtics versus Warriors finals. Now we're seeing teams like Nuggets and Timberwolves where you actually have these big players that are going in the paint, defending the paint. You have freaking Rudy Gobert, defensive player of the year as a big man. You have Cat, that's a big man, that's playing like a big man versus, again, just a bunch of – you just build a three-point shooting team and that's all your team is where, again, like that's what the Suns tried to do and it failed where they're like, yeah, we're just going to get 3 amazing all-stars that just say, fuck you, we're going to shoot the entire game. And instead of actually playing good defense. And that's what I'm saying. It's like if we're actually getting big men that play like big men, yet
we're just lying. We're just lying. Okay. The Timberwolves are great. They're an exception. The Timberwolves are
you got professional hater in your bio, so I think you're just living up to that right now.
The Timberwolves are not the I don't know why we assume that the Timberwolves are like the rule now for NBA teams. They're not.
Because they're playing each position like the position was meant to be played. They're playing 5 players as 5 players.
Well. Here's the thing, Elijah. You got to look at this.
That's
look
fine.
At this.
They're great, but that's not a league-wide thing right now.
They're playing the center as the center. They're playing the power forward as power forward.
I agree with you. But that's not what the normal rest of the league is.
But they're not right now.
That's why they're going to win. That's my point. That's why they're going to win because they're doing it. That's what they're doing in the rest of the league. If you're saying the rest of the league isn't, why is the rest of the league losing to them?
Jokic and the Nuggets didn't do that last year, and they won. The Timberwolves had the same squad last year.
We didn't have Chet playing last year. We didn't have Wimby playing last year. That's my point. Is we're making the transition this year. We're not saying it's fully transitioned this year.
But you're talking about the Timberwolves as your team. They've been here. They didn't win last year.
Yes, because they're making that transition.
They was hurt last year, bro. Like
Jaden McDaniels was hurt last year. That's
Jaden McDaniels was hurt.
But you claim Jokic as part of your thing as well, as an interior defending big man. He has never been that, and he was winning. The Celtics are also right there next to the Timberwolves in terms of the finals. They are not that kind of team.
That's why I never said the transition is complete. I'm saying the transition is starting.
The Pacers as well are also there.
Where does most of Joker's offense come from, bro? Where does most of his offense come from?
Inside the paint, but he's not an interior defensive big man.
Not
unless you think Arvydas Sabonis is the future or was the prototypical big in the NBA back in the day.
No, he wasn't prototypical.
Then what are we talking about? That's just not the case. Jokic is not the prototypical big in the past.
If Jokic
tried to shit Jokic is doing today,
that's not the argument we made. We're saying big men like Jokic, big men like Wimby, big men like Chet are starting the transition to get more big players that can shoot.
That's what we're talking
players
about.
that can shoot have been in the league for a long time now.
They have.
Yes, but they dropped off for the majority of the 2020s.
But the Nuggets didn't live on the drop off. Hold on, wait. The Nuggets didn't live on the perimeter. The Minnesota doesn't live on the perimeter. No, they don't. How many threes they shot?
MPJ, KCP, Jokic is as well shooting 4+ threes a game, and Jamal Murray shooting 4 or 5+ threes a game. Aaron Gordon shooting threes now. What the fuck are we talking about?
No,
they're not on the perimeter.
They did most of their damage inside the 3-point line and inside the paint and in the mid-range area. That's why they executed, bro.
They did most of their damage there, but they do attempt a lot of threes. They just wasn't knocking them down. They shoot a lot of threes. They just wasn't knocking them down.
Thank you, Mark.
The year that they won okay, all right. Last year when they won the championship, what was Denver's ranking in 3-point attempts?
Probably, I wouldn't be shocked if it was 1 per game, or maybe the Celtics was ahead of them in the Heat because I know Celtics.
I need to know what the ranking was. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go look at it because I need to listen. Hold up.
I'm glad at least Leaf gets what I'm trying to say, so I'm not
because the Miami Heat last year when they made their run, they were one of the top 3-point shooting teams in the playoffs
with a small ball center.
And
the small ball power forward.
Thank you, nigga. Thank you.
Eli, we're not arguing that 3 points aren't important. We're not arguing that 3 points aren't the head of the league. We know that. We're saying that it's going to start decreasing here soon. We're saying the transition is starting.
I meant Nathan.
Big men not shooting threes is going to start happening.
That's not what I'm saying.
Nathan.
I'm saying they're going to take less because they're going to play to their strengths.
Yeah,
What
Wemby's gonna not shoot.
I
Bro,
love
this
what
is
you
so
just
funny.
said. I love what you just said. Play to their strengths, and when you play to somebody's strengths, you have to also complement somebody else's weaknesses. What I think the NBA is doing is just they're making sure that there's only one player on the court at all times who could be a negative non-spacer. Most contenders, at least. That's why putting Karl Anthony Towns is a plus because he's so good at shooting the ball that you could afford to have the best interior defender in the NBA because one negative floor spacer isn't end all be all. But once you have two of those guys, that's when it starts becoming kind of iffy. And if you have a center who could shoot, and like you said, most centers nowadays could shoot. So if you have a center who could shoot, you could afford to have a power forward who can't shoot because he complements that center. And most power forwards who are around centers who shoot well, they're Swiss Army knives. You got Jaren Jackson, who, if you put him next to a center that can't shoot because he could shoot, he could go out and help them on defense, and he's a poor rebounder, so that big man's going to help him rebound it. What's another example? You got Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Karl Anthony Towns, the positive spacer. Rudy Gobert is the negative. They complement each other. Karl Anthony Towns, the great offensive player. Rudy Gobert is the great defensive player. You even have Naz Reid in the rotation, who's a little bit at both. Timberwolves is different. Yeah, they different with it. But you got Pascal Siakam. He's not that great of a shooter. Who do you have right next to him? Miles Turner, one of the best.
Just to let y'all know, last year when Denver won the championship, they ranked 28th in 3-point attempts
in the playoffs.
In the regular season.
No, you gotta look in the playoffs. You gotta go look
in the playoffs.
I'll be mad if we lost to that, bro. I'll be mad if we lost to one of the worst 3-point shooting teams. Because boy,
I mean, no, they just didn't shoot them a lot.
The Nuggets run completely different sets in the playoffs compared to the regular season.
Okay, all right, let's go to the playoffs then.
My point is, like, the power forward and center positions are slowly going to start playing more like power forwards and center positions because that's what helps win. Cat and Rudy Gobert are playing like big power forwards and centers. Freaking Tim Duncan, when he was winning, was playing as a power forward. Kevin Garnett.
Actually, I'm sorry because I had this pulled up for a little bit and I was just letting y'all cook. Tim Duncan played center from 2006 onward in his career, according to basketball.
That's what I said.
That's what we said when Kawhi joined. Like, Kawhi joined later.
Kawhi joined in 2012. It says 13.
David Robinson. No, I switched it up. David Robinson retired in 03.
David Robinson retired in 03. Right after that, they had Rasho Nesterovic for and then
I don't know. I was a casual.
That's right. You were right about the Nesterovic. Tygo Splitter was not starting for them motherfuckers. I knew that shit. What?
No.
Tygo Splitter was not. That nigga was not.
They had
starting the playoffs. He was starting the playoffs.
They had Fabrizio Alberto or somebody, bro. Like some
because they used to run lineups with
some nations.
It was like
bro, I don't remember.
Was it Boris Diaw? I don't think it was Boris Diaw. It was
I remember he was started power forward a lot.
Yeah, it was him, and then it was Tim Duncan at the center, or Malik Monk was Malik Rose was at the center,
Diaw,
at the power forward.
I used to hate
Boris
Diaw, bro. I forgot.
And Boris Diaw would be at the power forward positions for them, while Tim Duncan started at the center when he got slower.
Yeah, we really would play against the Spurs a lot because I remember in the finals it would be Tony Parker, Danny Green, Kawhi, Boris Diaw, Tim Duncan, and Manu Ginobili off the bench with what's
Manu's
that boy named
one of the
Corey
greatest
Joseph
of all time.
Yeah, Corey Joseph. Them Spurs teams was cool.
Yeah, bro. I got the friggin' championship roster right above me, bro.
Splitter. Yeah.
I think you're just I think going back to the thing though, I think it was just a lot of we just saw a lot of a big influx of rim protectors.
Yes.
And so it looks like the traditional center is back, but if you were to throw Wemby back in the day, he would get benched for what he's doing because he's not traditional at all.
I went well. On the team that he's on the team that he's on currently, because he's only playing 29 minutes.
Yeah,
I'm just talking about if you saw a 7'4" center, instead of going into the paint to go dunk the ball, take a step back three. they're getting benched. They're getting yelled at by the coach.
Can we make the argument that he kind of getting benched now? He only played.
Nah, it's just injury. It's injuries. They're trying to just prevent injuries.
They're trying to load management him.
Yeah, they're load managing.
They're trying to load manage a 19-year-old 7'4" dude that is. We just heard today.
Right, Leaf. As a Spurs fan,
he was first in all defense. He made all defensive team today.
Yeah.
He made number one, which is crazy to me. In 29 minutes.
You don't gotta tell me how good Wemby is, bro. I'm a Spurs fan. But we're not gonna waste injuring him at playing 35 minutes or more if we don't have our full team yet. We're load managing him to make sure he doesn't get injured so that we can still have him at full potential when we build around him. We don't want him to get injured in his first season by playing 35 minutes and winning meaningless games because we know we're not winning the playoffs or probably not even the play-in. So there's no point in playing him 30-plus minutes if it doesn't mean shit. So we'd rather keep him healthy.
Well, we talking about a team that their own fan just said their wins don't mean shit. So that means that team should be irrelevant right now because we got the Minnesota Timberwolves,
we're rebuilding.
Dallas Mavericks. We got but you're rebuilding, and we got the conference finals in our face.
Yeah.
Let's predict.
We're gonna come back in 2 to 3 years, Mar. Trust me, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna come back to y'all in the off season because that's where y'all belong. Because right now we in the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Dallas. Versus the Dallas Mavericks.
Damn.
This series, Leaf. This was what we predicted in that one. Remember when we was doing if the playoffs began today, and we had the Dallas Mavericks versus the Celtics in the finals, and you was chatting saying how the hell we did this.
Wolf's taking it all,
I do remember that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why it was brought up. Maybe it's because of Luka versus Tatum. I guess whatever the case was, but I did say if Dallas could get out of the first round, they was in the conference finals. So I mean, I guess I kind of somewhat piggybacked on it, but not at the moment. When y'all said it, I thought y'all was out of y'all fucking minds. I was like, "What? These niggas is crazy." They out of their minds, bro. Like,
we ain't crazy.
I mean, no, y'all not crazy, but y'all not unlucky neither. So,
we could.
I guess. I mean, but
Mark cooked on this shit.
I mean, listen. Listen. One thing for sure.
If anybody cooked, it's me, bro. I predicted every series so far.
To get into the series, one thing for sure, two things for certain. The Mavericks don't have any advantages in this series. That's one thing for sure.
You know what their advantage is? Luka.
They have Luka.
Nobody's
Anthony Edwards has to guard Kyrie, so nobody's guarding Luka.
J-Mac. J-Mac.
Yo, after that discussion y'all got,
Anthony Edwards is definitely on Kyrie, and J-Mac is going to be on
Luka.
I disagree with y'all.
You don't think
they're gonna put Dallas Reed on PJ Washington probably?
I think they're gonna put Cat on him.
You know what I mean though. Like
I think they're gonna put Derrick Jones and PJ Washington to guard Ant-Man. So I like that. That's another point. But my point is that I don't think the way that the Minnesota runs like they high low action. This is going to be a series tailor made for Towns and Nas Reed because once they start to see the mismatches that they're going to have because they're going to have to put Derrick Jones Jr. or PJ Washington on Ant, and once they start to do that, that's when Towns and Nas Reed they got to take advantage of their opportunities. Now, as far as PJ Washington taking 20-something shots in a game in this series, I don't know about that. I think that's going to be one of them things. I don't think Minnesota is a lazy defense to allow that to happen.
Cat will get exposed sometimes, though, in terms of how the Mavericks run their set.
Not enough to win the series.
PJ's going to get open.
To win the series, bro. But here's the thing. I think Gafford and Lively in this series, they're not getting too much in the paint.
The Mavs have nobody to guard Cat. If they focus too much on guarding Anthony Edwards, bro, Cat's just going to be open every single time and just take
the goal is going to be to get Luka on Conley or Cat at all times and just try to let him get Cat in foul trouble, which he's been known to do.
Yeah, I know.
Last series, and
Anthony Edwards even said it. He said, "Just quit fucking fouling."
Yeah, once you can get if you can get Cat off the court, I think that's when the Mavs are gonna.
But then you have Naz Reid, bro.
Naz Reid isn't nearly the player Cat is.
I know, but it's still something. It's still enough to beat the Mavs, I think.
Naz Reid.
A Naz Reid PJ Washington matchup, I'm okay with. A Naz Reid,
I think Naz Reid takes PJ Washington, bro, easily.
Hey, by the way, Denver was second to last in 3-point attempts for the postseason last year.
That's crazy. So they just made it.
So y'all also think
they just made everything they fucking shot. Then
they made it at a high clip, at least.
So y'all want the mid-range shooters, bro, like mid-range and close-range niggas, basically.
I know Jamal Murray. It does make his bread and butter in the mid-range. MPJ was shooting a lot of mid-ranges that series, and KCP wasn't shooting for shit that series.
The only team that shot less threes than them was Phoenix.
That's not surprising.
I mean, being that they had Ayton and being that they had CP3,
Durant,
all of them, yeah. But the Nuggets won a championship off shooting mid-range jumpers and close range shit. Yes, they did.
This series, man, y'all think a little differently than me about a couple things so far. I think with Luka, you just put Anthony Edwards on him. I think you just say Anthony Edwards, you go guard the best player because we don't know if we can stop him, and we're just gonna let you decide if you want to go to the final.
Who's on Kyrie though? Who's on Kyrie?
We haven't seen the best version of Kyrie in this playoffs yet.
And that's why you put Jaden
Daniels on. That's
exactly why you.
Against the Clippers.
That's why you put. If he's doing more than that, then he's better than he was in 2016 in terms of like he's higher.
I think he can be because the thing is.
That's why you put Jaden McDaniels.
This is a version of Kyrie Irving that's giving you effort on defense.
They got Kyrie Irving, but we got Jaden McDaniels.
And Kyrie is moving the ball around.
And Jaden McDaniels lock up 2 of the previous Nets players, Kevin Durant and Kyrie. Let's get it, bro.
Hold on, wait. Leave us out of this. Leave us out of this. Leave the Nets out of this, bro.
I'm sorry you had to catch us straight there, Leaf. But
just leave us out of this.
Well, that would be fun though, because the amount of content I would make off of that, freaking Kyrie and KD on freaking Jaden McDaniels. Ooh, boy, I'd be cooking with that video.
I mean, all right, but hold on. Question: is there anybody in the league that J-Mac can't guard at the wing? Like, is he not the best wing defender in the league?
He can't guard Luka. No, I've seen it. I've seen it multiple times. Luka Doncic is literally the only player I see.
So that's why you want to put Ant-Man on him.
The biggest question of this series is Luka going to be as good at defense in this series as he was against the Clippers? If Luka doesn't show up on defense this series like he did against the Clippers,
I think he is.
I'm putting Luka on Jaden McDaniels. I'm putting Luka on Jaden McDaniels.
It all depends about how good the Mavs play defense.
No,
the Timberwolves beat him in defense easily.
No, that's gonna be Kyrie.
No, not Kyrie. Kyrie.
Okay.
You gotta like low key high Kyrie too.
Yeah.
This series is gonna come down to the matchups, bro, and how well those matchups
Kyrie
go.
give a little bit more effort on defense,
but you can't put him on Ant. You can't put him on Ant. You can't put him on Cat. You can't put him on Gobert. You have to low key hide him.
No, I mean
you can't put him on McDaniels either because McDaniels is such a height mismatch for him. He's just gonna shoot over him.
I understand that, but let's act like Kyrie don't do anything defensively, bro.
He's plays. He's gonna put in effort.
But he can't
be on McDaniels. Yeah.
Point guards. He plays defense. Bro, if you're taller than 6'5", bro, I do not want Kyrie guarding you.
6'5", bro. He's looking Kyrie.
Kyrie's like 6'2" with Nikes on, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
That man sit on Conley.
I ain't gonna lie. If he flashes,
Muggsy Bogues in the game now.
No, we're not doing it. If Kyrie flashes on Anthony Edwards, bro, and he gets a stop, bro, I swear to God, I'm pushing the narrative. Yo, Kyrie could guard him, bro. Like I'm pushing.
It all depends on how well Luka defends. I don't know if y'all heard me or not, but I said if Luka needs to defend as well in this series as he defended against the Clippers. If he doesn't, T-Wolves win.
I think Luka.
I give you that.
I feel like Jaden McDaniels isn't a good enough shot creator to like destroy him in terms of like creating advantages. So he should be fine.
I think the Timberwolves as a team obviously is a better defensive team than the Mavs. That's why I said it depends on how well PJ Washington, Kyrie, and Luka defend. If those three don't show up on defense, the Timberwolves are going to shoot lights out with Kat and Anthony Edwards.
I don't know. Hold up. You said the Timberwolves it shoots lights out in the same sentence. Wait, hold on. Wait. We talking about a team that was what in the offense, bro? Like
Timberwolves.
I'm saying if they're not defended well by Dallas, they're gonna outscore them. Like it's gonna be another blowout, like with the Nuggets, bro. If they do not defend the Timberwolves well, it's gonna be like 120-98 every game.
Why are we pretending that the Mavericks have bad defense?
Yeah,
I'm not saying they do. I'm saying they have to
this like since the playoffs started. Like the Mavericks, Mavericks have done nothing but play good defense.
No. I'm saying Luka is good at defense this playoffs, but I'm saying he needs to do it consistently. Because if he doesn't do it this series, then
Jaden McDaniel's gonna get his 20-point game, and that's gonna be it. Like,
check me out though. The whole game plan for the Timberwolves, and Chris Finch, he's been a great coach, so I'm pretty sure that he's going to come in with the right mindset, or at least I trust him enough as a coach. It's crazy. My opinions on this man has totally changed. I trust him to win the matchup as a coach, and he should know that if you beat the Mavericks, you're not gonna stop Luka. Just stop Kyrie. The whole way that the Mavericks run is a rotation of Luka and Kyrie. One of them will always be playing point guard. Make sure when Kyrie's playing point guard, you blitz him with Jaden McDaniels and somebody else when Luka's on the bench to ruin the pick and roll. The Mavericks do great in the pick and roll with Lively and Gafford. And a question that was asked earlier is, how do you beat the Timberwolves? And I was happy that my way of beating the Timberwolves is the way that y'all were just arguing is done. It's small ball. You put PJ Washington at the center position, or you at least try it.
I agree. You have to try it.
Gobert is going to fucking block that shit all the way back to fucking Texas.
No. What you're doing is you're letting PJ be able to run 5 out.
The problem with that is they don't have the defense to run that. Like they don't have the
defenders. Not an offensive. It's good enough offensive.
Wait. Dallas does not have the defenders to run that. That's why they don't do it.
All right.
Whoa. Listen. Mavs in 6.
Timberwolves in 6. Nick, I'll put money.
Timberwolves in 5, bro. Like this shit is. I don't see any. J Kidd is gonna be forced to go back to small ball, and then he's gonna get his ass cooked. They don't have the wing defenders or the speed defensively to do anything with Minnesota. They don't.
Did the Nuggets?
No, I'm talking about Dallas.
No, I'm asking you, did the Nuggets have the wing defenders to stop the Timberwolves? And they still went to 7. Why would you think this was
because it's Jokic?
Because it's fucking Luka. What are we talking about?
Because it's effing Luka, bro. Oh my god. Listen, I think
Luka not the MVP. Okay, Luka is not the best.
Okay, me and Nick actually agree on something. Luka should have gotten MVP over Jokic.
We hold up. Wait, we grasping at straws here, bro.
No, we're not. Luka's one of the best passers in the league. He's one of the best creators in the league, and he's one of the best playoff writers.
Jokic is a better passer than Luka.
That's fine, but by how much?
The thing is, he's going against the number 1 defense in the league, bro. Like it's
and they went to 7. So why would this series go?
Luka is not doing that. I promise you.
Luka has been consistently doing that in the playoffs this entire run. That's what he's been doing.
Against who?
Off a series where he had top wing defenders on
Elijah, I can make the same argument though. If the Timberwolves had to take the Nuggets to 7, if you're gonna make that argument, then I'm gonna say, why did it take them 6 games to beat an injured Clippers?
Because of that crazy Harden game. Harden played well, and Luka played historically bad in that series.
Why did it take them 6 games to beat a team that's just now in the playoffs for how many years?
The Timberwolves?
No, the Mavs.
The Thunder?
Why did it take him 6 games to beat the
Because the
Thunder?
Thunder are actually a good perimeter team. Like, they have good perimeter defense.
But my point is, if you're gonna make that argument that the Nuggets took him to 7,
no,
I can make the same argument back.
That's not a good argument either way. I'm saying this series won't go to 5. That's dumb to say that.
I'm not saying it's going to 5. Okay, yeah, Leaf said it's going to 5. I say it's Timberwolves in 6. I'm saying Timberwolves in 6.
I'm not arguing against.
I got Timberwolves in 5,
I'm saying
bro.
Staying in 5 is crazy because of what
5 is a little crazy, Leaf. 5's a little crazy.
Timberwolves
in 6.
Dallas does not have any advantages in this series. Luka is still playing over
we've seen crazy. It doesn't matter if they don't have any advantages. We've seen crazy stuff, bro. He took a game against the Celtics with no Butler, bro. It's the playoffs.
And the Timberwolves don't. That's the only advantage that the Mavericks got. They have access to a small ball.
I don't think that's an advantage because Minnesota ain't get killed with small ball yet.
And that's why
Minnesota hasn't played small ball yet. Unless you guys are going back on what you said earlier, and now Minnesota does not get small ball.
It's Karl-Anthony Towns at center.
This is going to be a fun clip when the Timberwolves win.
Because the Suns aren't small ball. The Suns aren't small ball. They got big ass Nurkic in the paint with 7-foot KD in the paint, right?
So wait.
Eli, do you have Timberwolves or do you have Anthony?
The Suns wasn't winning KD at the 5.
No, they're running Nurkic at the 5.
They sometimes they do. Their depth chart is that bad.
Mark, can we just
sometimes you do in the playoffs? Sure. But
Mark, can we just simplify this and go down the line of who has what team?
And whenever Nurkic was in, Gobert was in. Whenever Nurkic was out, Gobert was out. So there was the same thing.
Just to let you know, bro, when they played the small ball Warriors, bro, like they dominated them.
All right.
And I'm talking about Minnesota this year.
Leaf has Timberwolves in 5.
Playoffs, when the Suns played the Timberwolves, Gobert sat when Nurkic sat. Gobert came in when Nurkic was in. So when KD's at the 5, Cat is at the 5, or Nas is at the 5. It wasn't Gobert.
Okay. So you making more of my point. Anytime they put KD at the 5, it didn't work. They still got killed.
Because they're running the ball through KD. They're not gonna. The Mavs don't run the ball.
The Mavs actually have centers to do that.
The Mavs don't run the ball through PJ. They're not gonna rely on PJ for all their creation. They're just using him.
You're saying put PJ at the 5 as a spot up guy to bring Rudy out of the paint.
As much as Kevin Durant played the 5, and that's how much PJ should play a 5 type shit. At least a floor. You try it out to see if it goes crazy. And if it goes crazy, you keep going to it. Why not? If they have 10 minutes with PJ Washington, and
I think this is a series. I think this is a series where Gafford is going to have to outplay Rudy Gobert.
I think this is a series where
he won't.
It all depends on how well Luka's defended and how well Luka defends whoever he's paired up with.
I agree. How well Luka in the post is going to matter a lot.
We know what Luka's going to do. Nathan, you think Luka's about to get locked up?
No. Whether or not they can force Luka to settle for 3-pointers is going to matter.
I'm saying it all depends. This series is going to come down to the point guards. Can Anthony Edwards outperform Luka?
Huh? Did you just say point guards and Anthony Edwards and Luka Doncic? I'm confused.
You know what I meant. I meant to say guards, not point guards.
Lead guards, lead guards, I guess. I guess.
I want to simplify this because I want to see where everybody's at because we've been yelling at each other for forever. Can we just simplify and say who has what team and how many games? Leaf has Timberwolves in 5. I have Timberwolves in 6. Mar, what do you have?
I got Mavericks in 7.
Nick, what do you got?
Mavs in the 6, baby. Let's go.
Eli, do you have Mavs or no?
You're just trying to push this narrative for the page so Dallas can get to the damn finals. So Dallas can sneak up out of this series.
When Timberwolves win, me and Leaf gonna clip the shit out of this. That's all I'm gonna say.
That they said months ago. That's what this is. This is more. This is more far from the idea.
Y'all remember when y'all all doubted me that Wemby was a fucking top 15 player and then he was the first rookie to ever make an all-defensive team? Yeah, go fuck yourself.
We knew he was going to do that. We knew he was going to do that, though. What?
Yeah, but Eli was he's not a top 20 player this season. I was like, fuck yes, he is. And then freaking Draymond came out, said he was a top 20 player. Freaking Reggie Miller.
Draymond said Rudy Gobert can't guard.
Yeah,
I mean,
Draymond just be
listen,
saying
no,
shit.
hold on, wait, Nate, at worst, bro, Wemby is top 25, bro. Like, come on, at
Yeah,
worst.
but freaking Eli tried to say like, "Oh, he's not the top 15."
Hey,
And I was like,
That
he
was like
is.
the middle of the season. No, it was like All-Star break. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying, bro.
All-Star break.
That's my point. Is that like, bro? You all like
he was
you.
not top 15 in All-Star break.
While we on the subject, bro, let's just to let y'all know.
That was my point, though. Is that you doubted my take? You doubted my take. Now it's gonna be proven right.
While we on the subject, just to let all y'all know, bro, Luka numbers, bro, in this playoffs as opposed from his previous 3 has dropped. He went
Yeah,
from
in the
31.
Clippers series, he didn't play well because he got hurt.
Yeah. Okay, so all right, so he's dropped to 27 points.
Did they say when Luka's gonna come like be off of his injury? Because if he's playing on injury versus the Timberwolves, then that's another problem for y'all.
And he's shooting career.
He looked better the last like 3-4 games of the Thunder.
So you think he's gonna be back in the conference finals?
I think he's gonna be good by then because he looked fine late. Thunder
That's the only thing that I didn't like. I don't have any information on, so I that's why I didn't mention his injury once because I didn't want to be like, oh well, he's gonna be injured and then like he's fine game 1. So
Luka is shooting career lows in the playoffs too, bro. If y'all think that shit is gonna get higher against the best defense in the fucking league, by all means.
Because he has Kyrie on his team. He has Kyrie on his team.
That's just avoiding context.
If you want
avoiding context.
Listen. He got Kyrie on
page. You're outright avoiding context, Leaf. You're outright avoiding context.
What?
The way you said that would make me believe you just haven't watched any Luka games this.
You brought up the Clippers series already. That's why I didn't say anything.
No, even in the Thunder series, he was still hurt. In the beginning of that series, he was settling for threes and he wasn't making them because he gets his bread and butter in the post.
We all said he was hurt. We all said he was hurt.
And he was settling for threes. That's why he's shooting career lows in the playoffs because he was settling.
You speaking more to my point, bro. If we know all of this information, bro, like how do we expect him to go against the number 1 defensive team?
Because he now looks healthy. He's now looked healthy since these later Thunder games. He has looked better.
He's looked healthier.
He's looked healthier. That's why we're saying healthier. Yes, he's no longer just shooting threes anymore. He's now playing his actual game.
Look healthy.
I mean, yeah,
what else are we supposed to say? According to the analytics and the map, he looks better. Yes, nigga, he looks better.
Nathan, you got any analytics to tell us how healthy Luka is?
Yeah, what do you want? You want me to go talk to this nigga's doctor?
That's why that's why I asked from Eli because I don't know what his health is looking like.
You want me to go get a doctor's note, bro?
No, I see. Like people think I don't admit. People think I don't admit whenever I don't know something. Like that's why I asked Eli how healthy is Luka looking because I didn't know.
In those later Thunder games, he looked a lot healthier. He was there. He was going to the post. He was being more physical. He was actually running the break instead of just like doing his little pat step back 3.
I only watched the last couple games of that Thunder series, so I can't compare the last 2 games to the first games of the series because like
I would just say go watch game 1 and game 7 and that'll tell you everything else.
I watched game 5, game 6, and game 7, but I didn't watch games 1 through 4.
Game 1 was so bad that it scared me and changed my pick. Like I changed to the
game 1 was frightening. I ain't gonna lie, dude. That shit was frightening.
He looked really hurt in game 2.
Bro, like I ain't gonna lie to you.
I work a lot of time during the game, so I have to keep up through the app sometimes.
Yo, is it me, bro, or Nate is starting to look more and more like Matt Bonner?
Bro, everybody fucking says that shit. God damn it. That low-key, because I'm a Spurs fan, that low-key was gonna be my Halloween costume.
Matt Bonner.
I always do a ginger. So whenever I record the pod,
you gonna get your haircut and be Matt Bonner, you gonna have the fuzzy.
He came to, so he still lives like around San Antonio. My girlfriend works at a children's museum, and he brought his son to where my girlfriend works.
Your girl Addie is crazy.
Really look like Matt Bonner.
But every year whenever I record the podcast on Halloween, I try and do like a funny ginger costume just for the pod. So year 1, I did Pain from Naruto. Year 2, I did Rick Astley, and I rickrolled my audience. And then this year, I'm gonna try and do Matt Bonner.
All right, cool.
Hey,
All right,
no,
on to the
Hold on.
Pacers. So,
bro, we not talking about that shit, bro. Hold on.
Celtics and
Wait, hold up. No. I
Celtics
think
and 6.
we can
bro.
talk about
Celtics
that.
and 6.
No. We can talk about that.
No, we will. We're an NBA podcast. I mean, we have to, right? But hold on, I want to talk about a couple notes.
I mean, Eli, even as a Knicks fan, liked my comment in the chat where I said I'm not paying attention to the Pacers-Knicks series because either one's getting knocked out next round.
I said this in the beginning of the thing.
Yeah.
I was like, we're gonna go to the conference finals and we're gonna lose. Unfortunately, injuries happened, so we didn't make conference finals.
Everybody was joking about not watching the Cavs Magic series. I liked the Cavs Magic series. I didn't give a fuck about the Pacers Knicks series.
This series though, I do think that Jaden McDaniels should be guarding Kyrie Irving, like I said, because Luke is the only player I've ever seen Jaden McDaniels have trouble with, and I'll admit this: it was one regular season game, or it was 1.5. I didn't watch the whole thing, and it was FIBA. So like it was FIBA.
So we basing it off of FIBA.
But I'm being honest. I'm saying it was a FIBA. It was like 2 FIBA games and 1.5 NBA games. I'm just saying.
Okay. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad was the cooking, bro? Like what we? He got abused. That's what we talking. So all right. So Luka that's playing himself. That looks healthy. That's playing himself back into shape, I guess, because that's what he's been doing.
The thing about it's how skinny Jaden McDaniels is. Luka just literally bullies him. Like it's nothing he can do. It's nothing he can do. Luka just post him up like a little kid, bro. It looked bad, bro. It's bad.
I feel like as long as
take a look at some of them highlights.
Jaden McDaniels is there in the way, and he can make Luka adjust his shot, you have Rudy Gobert in the paint.
If y'all still talking Wolves Mavs, I'm gonna go get something to eat, bro. Because I already said my piece about Timberwolves.
Yeah,
they winning everything.
So I'm gonna get something to eat.
Yeah, I mean, y'all still talking about it like 20 minutes later. Timberwolves winning in 6. It's as simple as that. Bro.
I mean,
this is the best series we've gotten so far.
I mean,
Timberwolves Nuggets is gonna be the most competitive.
Timberwolves Nuggets, yeah.
The Timberwolves and Nuggets, the winner of that. I said the winner of that series is winning the whole thing.
Thank you, Lee. That's what I've been saying. That's what I've been saying.
That's a good answer. That's a great answer. That's a great answer.
Boston doesn't execute. They just shoot threes and then they get scary.
And then they go up against injured teams as well.
Come on, bro. They go up against weak teams. The Eastern Conference has been weak as it's ever been this year.
It was
everybody freaking plays the Mickey Mouse thing.
The top 3 players in the East, bro, were out. Were injured going into the playoffs. Giannis, Joel, Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
Out.
What y'all think of the Dame trade now that the Bucks are done?
He didn't play.
I know he was injured, but like
I hold reservations until the next season.
Dame,
but he stated he doesn't even want to be on the Bucks next year. He wants to go to the Heat still.
If you do want to go to the
Bucks, then I will
stop, bro. Stop, man. Y'all be gaslighting us fans, bro. Stop.
Man, ain't nobody gaslighting, bro. He gonna go to the Heat, bro. You know that.
Yeah. Whenever he ranked his top 5 players he wants to play with, not a single Buck was on it, and he had Bam and Butler both on that list. Didn't have a single Buck player on it.
Yeah, I know, but like he's gaslighting us, bro. He's gaslighting us, bro.
Game running from the grind for real, bro.
Yeah, he gaslighting us, bro. But
I said Dame because I was thinking Bam and Dame at the same time.
Yeah,
I see what Bam and Dame at the same time.
Miami don't got enough to offer, bro.
Ma, what y'all doing in the draft this year? Who y'all looking at?
I seem to be looking at Zach Edey, bro. I don't know who that.
Y'all looking at Zach Edey?
Yeah, that's what they.
Somebody tried to say that we should get him and pair him with Wemby to have 2 bigs, and I was like, that's fucking terrible.
Zach Edey can shoot, bro.
Y'all need to get a goddamn point guard.
I know. We have the opposite problem that we had a couple years ago. Before we got Wemby, bro, we had the opposite problem. We had like 10 fucking guards and no bigs.
Wemby would look crazy together.
Y'all looking like y'all in the Avery Johnson phase of the Spurs right now, bro. Like with the point guards.
Hey, they were winning with Avery Johnson. So,
yeah. I mean they were, but I mean Avery Johnson wasn't setting the world on fire, bro. Like Tony Parker. I had a conversation the other day. I was like, yo, play off Tony Parker or play off Rondo. And it was like, yo,
Tony Parker.
Tony Parker was a Finals MVP.
Yeah, exactly. But that's what I was about to say. I like what Rondo has done in the playoffs, but Tony Parker Tony Parker finished his career as a top 10 scorer in the playoffs.
Hey,
A lot of people don't know that.
Hey, that 2018 Rondo was a little different though.
2018, no. Listen, you ain't getting no argument from me. 2018 Rondo was all of that, but playoff Tony Parker has the same exact resume as Steph Curry. 4 championships, 1 Finals MVP.
Yeah, but the one final, we all know that.
No, we're not doing that. That 2003
hey,
championship was not Tony Parker. I will not give you that one. I'm sorry. Stop. 2003, that's like rookie Tony Parker, bro. He was not playing like Tony Parker standards.
First off, he was in his second year. That's 1. 2.
Oh my God.
First off, he was in his second year. That's 1. Number 2, he's top 10 all time in playoff scoring.
From 2003, I promise you that. It was just because the Spurs made the playoffs every year.
If you want to nitpick one playoff run for it, that's fine.
That's a whole ring. That's not a playoff.
If you want to nitpick,
I guess if Tony Parker's Finals MVP didn't count, then neither did Tim Duncan's. Because I'm staring at a newspaper behind me that says champs with him holding the Finals MVP. Pretty sure that was only 2 years after he was fucking drafted as well. So if you're gonna make the argument that it was too early in Tony Parker's career to get a Finals MVP, what are we fucking talking about with Tim Duncan right there, bro?
2007, not 2003. Spurs fan, what are we talking about?
I mean, but wait, hold on.
He tried to give him credit for the 2003 ring. He did not.
I think we can all agree, bro. From 2007 all the way to 2014, Tony Parker in the playoffs was legitimate.
Agreed, but not 2003.
Okay, but so he had a 7-8 year run in the postseason where he was pretty damn pretty damn good in the postseason.
Agreed. No, you said he's better than Rondo. I agreed with you.
But okay,
so what are we arguing?
Y'all literally, I'm listening to y'all
resume
agree, bro.
stacks up with Stephen Curry.
Y'all are like aggressively agreeing with each other.
Did you guys just not hear that take when he said that?
Tony Parker, Leaf got a point. Recency bias, bro.
Steph Curry in the playoffs. Okay, bro. Like, listen, we could just go down the list. I'm just saying, bro.
Tony. You said Tony
Parker. You put Steph Curry on the Spurs. Are they going in?
They are a 6-7 championship team. Oh my God!
Yeah, you are. Yeah, they are. I ain't gonna lie about that.
They are.
I don't think that Steph Curry makes the passes that Tony Parker does, bro.
Yes, he does.
Listen.
Steph Curry's a shooter.
All I'm gonna say,
you gotta take looks away from Tim Duncan and shit.
Hold up.
Man, fuck that. I don't think Draymond Green is the defender or rebounder that Tim Duncan is. Shit, Curry gonna have a better.
Wait. Do they get Manu and Kawhi as well?
All right. So let's be fair. I'm looking at it right now. From 2000. Hold on. I'm looking at it right now. From 2006 playoffs to 2016 playoffs, bro. To 2017 playoffs, actually, bro. Tony Parker was legitimate, bro.
Oh, yeah, he was legitimate. Steph Curry is crazy.
Steph Curry's top 15 all time, bro. What are we doing?
Top 15 in what?
All time.
I'm talking team-wise, bro.
Bro, how about
Steph Curry's
2014 Spurs is up there with the 79.
Is one of the best team players of all time as well. So
I throw Steph in the top 25 for sure, bro.
Like, all right. At least
that's fine. I don't. Yeah, you got it, bro. That's your list.
Top 25 for sure, bro. Top 15.
All right. If you're not gonna put like, okay. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of trolling with the whole Tony Parker the same level as Steph Curry, but you gotta at least put Tony Parker up there, bro. You gotta stop sleeping on Tony at least.
Up there, not as Steph Curry.
Tony Parker deserves to be on that top 75.
All I said was, bro,
yeah, top 75, but like. Curry's top 20. Tony Parker's like top 40.
All I said was Tony Parker in terms of the playoffs. The resume reads 4-time champion, 1-time Finals MVP.
Yeah, the argument is the resume.
I guess Robert Horry got a better resume than him too.
Y'all rather have Tony Parker or Jimmy Butler? After this, let's move on to the
Tony Parker. What?
Oh yeah, definitely Tony. Definitely Tony.
Okay.
Hey, I guess
I know you a Heat fan.
Hey,
Mar,
no.
but come
John
on
Havlicek
now.
got a better playoff resume than Kobe Bryant.
said
I guess,
John
by that
Havlicek.
logic.
Hey,
By
I was
that
watching
logic.
John Havlicek this weekend, bro.
John
'cause
Havlicek
we
did
into
not
our
have
Mount
no better
Rushmore.
resume than what?
Then Kobe Bryant, yes, he does. I'll tell you, bro.
Havlicek was balling, boy.
Havlicek only been in the playoffs 4 times in his career.
Hell no.
No, he's not. John Havlicek is an 8-time NBA champion. What are you talking
Oh, you
about?
said John Havlicek. I thought you. I'm thinking of somebody else. You
Jeff
said
Hornacek?
Havlicek.
Is that what you thinking of?
Nah, I was thinking of somebody else. I don't know why I was thinking.
Yeah,
You said
John Havlicek
Havlicek?
is an 8-time champion and a Finals MVP.
I was
He
gonna
has
say
a
I
better
was
resume than
watching John
Kobe, I
Havlicek this
guess.
weekend, bro. I know damn well I was watching multiple playoff runs. I seen
I'm not giving you John Havlicek. No,
Why would you not give me John Havlicek?
I'm not because bro. Listen, it was getting carried.
How do we get from the Wolves versus Magic?
just
to
said
here,
Tony
though, bro?
Parker
That's
was
what
the
I'm
same
wondering.
It was getting carried.
John Havlicek was he not their leading scorer?
John Havlicek was not getting carried. He had the Tony
John
Parker record team.
Havlicek was getting carried in 63, 64,
He was their leading.
65.
Hey,
This is like
Yeah, 65,
leading
yeah, and then
scorer.
keep going. 66, no. 68,
66,
no. 69, no. 74, no.
All I'm hearing right now is players that I need to add to my slept on playlist. I got a series on my channel talking about people slept on. All I'm hearing is more content.
Let's go. Hold up. Let's revoke this right now. In 63, he was averaging 11 points off 11 attempts. In 64, he was averaging 15 points off of 15
I just want you
attempts.
to know
He was averaging
this is the
18
same
no
thing he just
three-point
tried
line.
to do.
There was no 3-point line.
Nathan, this is the same thing he just tried to do with Tony Parker not 5 minutes ago in 2003. But now 63, it's a big deal. But 2003, it wasn't a big deal.
I didn't do that. I said from 06 to 2017, bro, Tony Parker was legitimate in the playoffs. That's 11 years.
Okay,
and
from 66 to 74 or to 76, John Havlicek was legitimate in the playoffs. So what are we doing?
He was not.
That's 10 years.
That's 10 years. 23 points off of 22 attempts. 27 points over 23 attempts.
The league average field goal percentage in the league was like 44, I believe, if not a little bit less. So he's still shooting league average or above.
Oh, now we go on league. This is terrible.
3-point line, dude.
This is terrible.
Yeah, that's how the game was in the 60s, bro. Just keep taking fucking shots. That's why Wilt had games with fucking over 50 field goal attempts.
The pace was crazy, and they were just chucking shots.
Go watch. They were just fucking shooting.
They're just chucking shots in the
played like the Pacers.
Shots. Therefore, you need to not ever bring up nobody in the 60s or the 70s in these conversations.
The 80s was the same way. 80s was the same way.
Don't bring up nobody in the 80s then.
Damn, we just hate on the. Hey, fuck it, bro. We just hate on.
We done with the 80s.
Wait. If Curry's not in your top 15 and you don't have nobody from the 60s, 70s, or 80s on that list,
I do have people from the 80s. I know I do.
But the 80s was the same way. They were just fucking. The pace was crazy. The pace was historic. It was insane.
The pace was crazy, but that don't mean it was
over there chucking shots.
But that don't mean it wasn't. That don't mean it wasn't great players.
Again, I got a series on my channel about people that are slept on. I'm just hearing more.
Not the 50s though. We don't count the 50s. That's pre-black basketball.
we definitely ain't count the 50s.
We're not counting the 50s.
The only player that's valid in the 50s is Bob Pettit, bro. That's all I'm giving you, bro. Like I swear that's it. I'm not giving you nobody.
I give you Mikan.
Mikan, all right. If you want to throw Mikan in there, that's fine.
That was the player I made the very first video of that series on.
Mikan and Pettit.
George Mikan.
I would have said Pettit, bro. If you would have said Dolph Shades, I would have been like, no, I'm not doing it. But no, absolutely not. But but listen, in terms of Bill Russell, Wilt, Oscar, Jerry West, those players, bro, that scale, bro. Listen, it's still people that got Oscar, Jerry West in they top 25. I mean, it is what it is.
I do.
I know. I do.
I mean, Jerry West was all of that, bro. Like,
I need to go watch.
There's a reason he's the logo, bro.
I need to go watch some more Oscar, but he's so fucking boring. Jerry West is so much more fun to watch.
Jerry West was way more fun to watch. Yes, he was.
Jerry
West was what? Yeah, Jerry West was way more
is
fun to watch.
boring as hell.
You talking about Oscar Robinson, bro?
Yeah.
Yes.
He was Mr. Triple Double before Westbrook.
That nigga's Mr. Fundamental.
Oscar had a simple game, bro. I think Jerry West was a little bit more Okay,
I'll
bro,
give you Jerry West over Oscar, but to say Oscar Robertson was
not
boring,
better. No,
bro.
I think Oscar is better. I just think that
I think Oscar's the better all-around player, but I think Jerry West had the better.
No, I'm saying better as entertainment factor. Like I'll give you Jerry West is more entertaining, but to say that Oscar's straight up boring, bro, that's crazy.
I think Jerry West had a better aura than Oscar did.
Oh no, Oscar's
bro,
boring. Oscar put my.
We ain't talking about auras, bro.
Man.
We ain't talking about auras. Gen Alpha shit on this podcast, bro.
No. Aura.
If you talking about aura, you may as well put a fucking Coco Melon or Skippy Toilet episode up on the pod.
Y'all some fools, bro.
Let's talk about a series with no aura, bro. Yeah. This shit got no aura at all. We got
it do.
No, it don't.
Yes, it do.
Always.
Nobody gives a fuck about this series. Can we just skip past it, bro?
Always got to go against the grain. Leaf go against the grain more than me.
Yes, we do. We do care about.
All right. Well, I was joking about going to get food before. I'm going to get food during.
You know
this
why?
Because I don't give a fuck about Celtics faces. Fuck that.
Leaf cares because Leaf is a Celtics hater and he wants to see them fall.
You're wearing a Boston cap, bro. You can't say you're not a Celtics hater.
This is not a Boston cap, bro.
I said Brooklyn, didn't I?
No, you didn't.
You said
Boston.
I meant to say you're wearing a Brooklyn cap, bro. You can't say you're not a Celtics hater.
I mean, they take your future, boy.
But Eli's also a Knicks fan, so he's right there with you, bro.
I don't hate the Celtics. I got the Celtics.
We gave the Celtics 2 Scottie Pippins, bro. Okay, fine. Let them move on. But listen,
I respect the Celtics. Do we whoop their ass in the regular season? Yeah. But do I respect the Celtics? Sure, bro. They're good. They're cool.
Y'all got one win against them, and that was late in the season, bro. Stop. But listen, the thing about this series is that in terms of aura, like y'all was talking about, the Pacers offense is aura. They shot 67% in a closeout game, bro. What are we talking about? That's aura. They shot 76% in the first half of that game. That's aura. You're not beating a team that's shooting 67% from the field. I'm sorry.
Not you just were going against 3-point shooting teams as a negative, but this Pacers are.
No. They shot 67% from the field, Elijah. They didn't shoot that many threes in that game. They were field shooters. They mid-ranges.
Are you telling me what they shot in that game? Like I didn't watch every second. Tears in my eyes. What?
I mean, you probably shouldn't watch that game.
Y'all was close. Y'all was close.
They had Pascal shooting threes in that game. It was sickening.
Hey, listen. I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't a team known to man that could have beat them niggas, bro. That day, I ain't gonna lie.
That boy Tyrese was just throwing shit up.
Tyler, listen. Oh, while we talking, bro? TJ McConnell was looking like fucking a 2K shot creator.
He's not getting that on the Celtics, though. He's just not.
I need these motherfuckers to sponsor me, bro. I eat these all the time, bro.
If Peyton Pritchard for anything more than 12
minutes, he's getting that off. If Peyton Pritchard is on TJ McConnell, he is going off. I'm calling it now.
The fact that I think talking about this ice cream is more interesting than talking about this series tells you all you need to know, bro.
Okay, bro.
This
all right.
Fucking ice cream is only 300 calories, bro. I eat this shit every fucking day.
First off, you look like somebody that plays for the Pacers. That's one. That's number two. Number two, bro. This series is very important because the thing is, the Pacers execute an actual offensive game plan. The Celtics just give the ball to somebody and move the hell out of the way.
The Celtics are a top tier defense. And even if you want to say Jason Tatum, is a flop on offense, which I know you do, you cannot deny his defensive play.
Defensively, I'll give you everything, bro. The Celtics defensively.
And this is going to be the Pacers' first real defensive challenge because when they played the Knicks, when we had our defenders, we were whooping their ass. When we lost our defenders, they started whooping our. No. We actually whooped their ass when we had our defenders. It's not a. OG had 30 points and a half. It's not a.
Bro. This might end worse than the Cavs series, bro. I'm not gonna go.
I think it's gonna be Pacers. Pacers are gonna get 2 games. I think they're gonna get.
Are the Pacers? Are the Pacers the worst?
He get the most games out the Celtics this playoff run without Jimmy Butler and Terry Rozier. I'm talking shit. I'm talking.
Did they go to 5?
Exactly.
The Cavs went to 5 too.
Yeah, but I got to reverse. Like I'm a Heat fan, bro. I'm gonna sit here and say shit.
Hold on. I got a question, bro. Are the Pacers the worst team to ever make a conference finals?
No,
fuck no.
Anybody working in them?
I don't know, bro. I ain't trying to rain on that
some
parade,
of them
so
Nets teams that made the finals back in the day were garbage, god awful.
Bro, Eli just saying that to get Leaf going. I know.
No, Leaf. Leaf. No, wait, guys, Leaf. I genuinely forgot you were a Nets fan. I genuinely forgot.
I've been wearing this hat for like almost an hour and some change. And he forgot I was a Nets.
Some of them 2000 Nets teams were not everything. Some of them Raptors. I think the Raptors.
Go look at the teams, bro.
The Raptors.
They had Vince Carter and stuff in the early 2000s, bro.
No.
Raptors in the
2010s. J. Kidd and Kenya Martin.
The Raptors in the 2010s when they were going against LeBron sometimes in those conference finals. Absolute garbage.
Hold on, I got a team for you. Trae Young in the Atlanta Hawks.
I would take this Pacers team over them.
Are you saying that? Did you just say the Raptors during the LeBronto era were trash?
He said some of the worst teams to make the conference finals.
No, hold on.
Nah, bro. I did a whole video talking about that. The Raptors were solid. They just went up against fucking LeBron.
No.
The Pacers are solid. They're just going up against the Celtics. Like
no. Hold on, wait.
They're not one of the worst teams to make the conference finals. Then
you have to have
going up
some
against a better
degree
team.
You have to have some degree of skill to make a conference finals. The problem is
wait. No, the 2016
conference finals
team
teams specifically.
That 2016 team wasn't LeBronto. It was 2018 that was LeBronto.
LeBronto was the whole run. LeBronto was
the whole run. Again, I dropped the fucking almost. Yes, bro. I dropped an almost hour and 30-minute video about this, bro. Don't debate me on this.
It was not the whole run, bro. Like,
yes, it was.
No, it was not.
Want me to pull up the numbers? I'm sure I still have the script on my fucking. I'm sure I still have the script.
Hold on, wait. Let's make it be clear. In 2016, Toronto got 2 games off of LeBron, bro. Like, Biyombo had like 30-something damn rebounds almost in one game, and then they won another game, bro. Like, so they was competitive. In 2018, they wasn't competitive at all. That was LeBronto.
The whole run is LeBronto.
No,
the whole run is
LeBronto, bro.
No. I disagree.
LeBron was putting up historic numbers on the Raptors. That's
2015, averaging 26, 8.5, and 6.7. Then we go to the next year, which is 36 points, 8.3 rebounds, 5.3 assists. Then we have the next game and only 34 points, 11.3 assists, and 8.3 rebounds.
LeBron numbers. It's called LeBronto.
It's called LeBronto. The whole fucking time was called LeBronto. I have it up on screen right now.
It's LeBronto.
Yes.
What are we doing?
Nah, he be hating on LeBron. It's not
That's hate. That's
Oh
crazy.
my God. You know what? No. You know what? I was wrong because after 2016, they played LeBron 3 straight years. The first year they were actually competitive. That's when they made the conference finals. The second and the third year, that's when they wiped them off the map. That's when LeBronto started. I'm not giving you 2016.
LeBronto started in 2016.
It started in 2016, but it was better.
I'm not giving you.
It got progressively worse, Leaf. That's why. Yeah. It got worse, but it started in 2016.
Leave it.
26, 8 and 6, bro, off of 60, off of layups, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's LeBron been doing that.
Title card says Celtics versus Pacers, but we're talking 2016 Raptors versus friggin' Cavs. What are we doing here, bro?
Okay, so but listen, I brought up 2021 Hawks. So I believe
2021 Hawks, 100%.
That team has
as a Bucks fan, fuck the Hawks.
They had no business in the conference finals at all.
Yeah,
but because of somebody named bullshit, they got the conference finals. So
I agree. I agree with that, Leaf.
I would also give you the 2017 IT Celtics. They had no business in the conference finals.
No, I think they were actually pretty good as a team.
They beat John Wall and the Wizards.
They beat 2017 John Wall. Yeah, they did.
Oh my God!
You're correct. They did beat 2017 John Wall.
That's the best version of John Wall. Give me a break.
I would say the 2008 Nuggets were a pretty bad team to make
the 2008 Nuggets.
I thought we were talking about the East though.
Oh no, 2009 Nuggets. 2009 Nuggets.
No, we just talking
the
about
2009 Nuggets was real, bro. No, I'm not giving you that.
No, the fuck they were not.
Yes, they were.
No, the fuck they weren't.
Yes, the fuck they were, bro. Like that. Yes, they were. They had. What are you talking about? They had Chauncey, Melo, JR. They had a squad. What are we talking about?
We're talking about conference finals teams. All of these teams are good enough to make the conference finals. The problem is how bad are you in comparison to other conference finals teams? That team wasn't doing nothing. You're telling me you believe that the Nuggets were going to go to the finals? Not for a second. Don't lie to my face.
The 2009 but that's not really the point. The 2009 Nuggets, bro, were competitive. Like that's the thing that we're talking about, bro. We like when we talk about the Indiana Pacers this year, nobody thinks they're going to be competitive in this series. That's a fact.
They lost in 6.
Yeah, but they lost in a close 6. It wasn't like they got bashed upside the head.
So if the Pacers lose in 6, are they now real and competitive? No.
If the Pacers lose in 6, it just depends on how they lose, bro. Like Melo was out there. Kobe thought he could guard Melo, bro, and he was terribly mistaken. Terrible, bro. Like what are we talking about?
Doesn't matter, bro.
Okay, because Melo was good, and the rest of the team wasn't good. Because
no.
They win shit.
You missing the point.
Shit. They didn't win shit.
You're missing the point, bro. First off, somebody got. I think Chauncey got injured in that series too.
That makes them not competitive. I don't.
But they still were competitive in that series. That's the thing about it. They were still competitive in that series. Not. Yes, they were.
No, they weren't.
Yes, they were. 105 to 103, 106 to 103, 103 to 97. They beat the shit out of the Lakers. 120 to 101. Then they lost 103 to 94, and then the last game they gave up.
I got a question. What about that 2019 Blazers team who got swept by the Warriors?
Yeah. I can't forget about them fucks.
We knew they wasn't on nothing.
It was disgusting. They blew 4 leads. They blew 4 leads to a team with no Kevin Durant. Oh my God.
That was on nothing.
Bro, that pissed me off when the Warriors won 6 straight without KD, bro. I was disgusted.
I think that's it.
If we're talking about asterisk teams, though, we gotta talk about fucking the bubble. The bubble.
We talking about asterisk teams. Let's talk about an injured asterisk team. Let's talk about the 2017 Spurs.
Hey, don't hate on my Spurs.
Don't hate on my we do not talk about enough how much the people hated the Warriors, because we give Kawhi that 2019 ring so free, like the Warriors didn't get hurt crazy. It's insane. He's one of the only people I know who have like a clear injury ring.
That was a revenge ring.
It was a revenge ring. We give him that. But that team was so hurt.
They did in 2017 when they put Zaza on the court to purposely injure Kawhi Leonard.
Bro.
It was 2017 when they got KD. KD wasn't doing shit.
I have an old video about what if Kawhi never got injured. I should remake that video.
That they are Kawhi's the only person I know who has such a clear injury ring, a clear asterisk. And ain't nobody giving it to him, bro. That was an injury ass ring.
No, it wasn't.
Well, maybe if the Warriors could perform without KD, bro, in that series,
and play,
y'all were like fucking y'all were like SpongeBob, bro. That one clip, like, hey guys, Kevin's back.
They got hurt in the 4th quarter, and that game was back and forth, bro. I don't want to hear that, bro. KD, they won 6 straight games without KD on their way to the finals. Nobody was screaming, KD hurt. Nobody was screaming that. No, going into that series, nobody had the Raptors to win that shit. Stop it. Stop.
And you gotta remember, Kawhi is always on the right side of things because, first of all, he a quiet ass nigga. So, like, he don't even say nothing to make people respond to him. And then after that, like,
He's on the Raptors. They were happy. That Raptors fan base is going crazy.
Kawhi's just that fucking guy, bro. He made LeBron say fuck when he got subbed in.
Yes, he did.
For example, at that time, in the basketball, LeBron was the most hated player. Who took LeBron down? Kawhi.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
Who was the most hated team? The Warriors. Who took him down?
Kawhi, one of the only people to make LeBron fucking feel scared, bro. Put some respect on his name.
Kawhi is the dynasty stealer, is what we're saying?
Kawhi
just takes down who people hate and he quiet.
Kawhi put away two of the most annoying entities in basketball in that 20 and arguably the most annoying entities in basketball in that decade, bro. And the one to be the most overrated decade in the history of sports.
2010?
That the 2010s was overrated.
All right, so you got nobody in the 2010s on your list.
Dude,
you got nobody in the,
oh my God, Leaf just said we done with the 2010s. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You trolling.
Hey, Leaf.
Jordan era.
Hey, 2010s. We done.
2010s big men, garbage. You're so correct.
They were
the worst
Kevin
Garnett,
Tim Duncan, bro. Dirt.
Kevin Garnett was at the end of his prime. Tim Duncan was at the end of his prime, and Dirk was also at the end of his prime. Those are two.
Dwight Howard was the best.
2014 championship, and it's Tim Duncan's prime. Okay.
Bro, the best big man of that era was AD and Boogie.
He couldn't be the best player on that team anymore.
AD and Boogie.
Dwight Howard.
AD and Boogie didn't come until the late 2010s.
Years, bro. He was washed after 2009.
Your best bigs in 2000 and 2010s was like DeAndre Jordan, Pau Gasol for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Marc Gasol.
Blake.
Kevin Love. Blake. That's garbage. Put that up against any other era of big men. That's garbage. That's terrible.
Nah, Blake Griffin was actually kind of dominant.
Put Blake in any other era of big man. And
I agree.
Like top
Clippers, Blake Griffin, bro. He freaking took the Spurs
18 and 13 until 2014.
You what,
bro?
That's 4 years, bro. That's all you need in that era, bro. 4 good years, and you one of the best big men of that era.
That's what I'm saying. Bruh, Rudy Gobert was one of the best big men in that era.
Bro, that 2010s decade, bro, all across the board, bro, was overrated, bro.
You trolling.
All across the board.
Rudy Gobert.
Hey.
They put LeBron and Steph in 4 straight finals, bro. They didn't even give no type of, bro. Like we all knew what was going to happen.
Like
LeBron and
Lakers were in 4 straight. The Lakers were in 4 straight finals. What the fuck are we talking about? They did the same thing.
The Lakers
Jordan like went.
They went in 99, 2000, 2001, 2002.
They wasn't in that. No, they went in.
Ain't Jordan out here repeating this shit? Like,
I'm sorry,
2002. That's it. They only went to 3 straight finals.
Oh no, I'm sorry, 3 straight finals. I'm so sorry, 3 straight finals.
Yeah,
and then they went back, and then they went back in 2004. Oh no, only 3 straight, and then another one right after. Oh no, that's insane.
Jordan went to 6 and 8 years, right? Or 6 and 7?
6 and 8.
Jordan went to 6 and 8. He went to 3 and then.
Oh, and then he retired.
Then he retired.
Yeah.
Went to like.
That's his damn fault for retiring. That's why LeBron.
There's always go to any era and there's a team that went to like 3 or 4. Any era. The Lakers went to like 3 in a row as well. The Celtics also went to like 3 or 4 in a row.
What about the 70s? No, the 70s.
The 70s was terrible because Kareem is a fraud.
And damn, it's like Kareem was a fraud. Damn,
he won 1 championship in his era. 1.
One.
That's supposed to be one of the GOATs? Fuck no, he's a fraud. The 60s, it's the Celtics and the Lakers. So yeah, it's in almost any, and then in the 50s, it's also the Celtics. So in any era, you can go. There's gonna be like a team or two.
The 2010s, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Like for LeBron to allow a team like the Warriors to dominate that era, bro. Like it's overrated, bro.
LeBron specifically? Who was he? Adam Silver?
It was LeBron. Yeah, it was Adam Silver. Niggas like,
hey, y'all can't do that. Kevin Durant, you can't go over there, bro.
LeBron was Adam Silver, bro. Like shit. He was making the rules, bro, as he went, bro. Everybody knows, bro. Everybody knows
that boy got a promotion. He went from the GM to the commissioner.
Everybody knows LeBron was the commissioner. We all know that. That whole decade was ran by LeBron. Yo, you want to trade LeBron? Yeah, you can have it. Hey, you want this player? Yeah, you can have it. Hey, you want the Cavs to get some picks? Hey, cool. We give them to him.
LeBron did not get trades in the 2010s. That's just wrong. Trades? Name the big trade that LeBron had in the 2010s.
Kevin
in
Love.
2010s.
That's
J.R. Smith.
Kevin Love is his biggest trade.
Kevin Love
Shumpert is not a big trade.
Kevin Love and J.R. Smith, bro. Like,
I mean, J.R. Smith did come in the package deal with Amon Shumpert. That was nice.
That's not a big trade. Bro.
I mean, those are good trades though. Positive.
Giannis just got fucking Dame in a trade. Like, what are we talking
about? I'm not discrediting LeBron for it. There's no reason to
bro, literally,
Andrew Wiggins.
The Cavs traded Kyrie for IT, bro. What are we talking about?
Yeah, LeBron did not get trades in 2010.
About? He had
if you want to, not no help. He was on good teams.
2020
trades? No.
In the summer of 2019, they got AD. What we talking about?
That's that beginning.
LeBron got AD, not the Cavs.
Yeah, that's 2020.
LeBron got AD.
That's 2020.
No, that's 2010.
That's the 2020 season. That's the year they became 2020 champions.
2019, bro.
That's the 2020 championship team.
You said trade. You didn't say all of that.
2020 season.
Trade. I don't want to hear that.
You mentioned the 2020 season.
I
You mentioned the 2020 season.
In the summer of 2019, that's when they got the trade.
For the season of 2020
No,
is when he got the trade.
They
played more games in 2020 than they did in 2019.
LeBron
played more games in 2020 than 2019.
Did he not say trade? Did he not say trade?
Chatting, bro.
I'm not chatting, bro. He said trade.
You're mentioning the 2020 season for 2010's trades.
I'm mentioning a trade that happened in 2019. That was in the 2010s. That was in that decade.
Nathan, do you consider the 2020 season a part of the 2010s?
Do you consider that trade?
What the fuck are you talking about?
When did no? I'm not talking about the season. When did the trade happen? Did the trade happen
in the 2020 off season?
No, it happened in the 2019 off season. Don't tell me about no 2019.
Go to 2020.
No, I don't want to hear that.
LeBron was drafted in 03. He didn't play till the 2004 season.
In 2019, therefore, that was the biggest trade. He traded for AD and he traded for Kevin Love.
2020 season. Kevin Love is his biggest signing by far. It's Kevin Love.
Kevin Love was the biggest trade. And JR.
And then go look at any other superstar and they have bigger trades.
I don't even know what we're talking about at this point. If you want to let's go no would you rathers, bro.
I'm getting them ready
Nathan,
right now.
I said LeBron didn't get any good trades in the 2010s.
And I gave him and in the summer of 2019,
his biggest trade, in terms of him being a superstar, his biggest trade was Kevin Love. He's saying it's AD, and I'm saying that's the 2020 season. That's not the 2010s anymore.
AD is not one of the biggest trades, bro. He got Kyrie on his team.
That's not a trade.
Kyrie wasn't a trade.
That wasn't a trade.
Kyrie wasn't a trade. We're talking about trades.
We're talking about trades specifically.
AD was a trade.
I'm talking about just getting teammates in general.
And we're talking about trades.
LeBron
was on good teams. No one's denying that. But he said that LeBron as a GM was getting crazy trades.
No, fuck Lay GM. I always been hating on Lay GM.
His trades were not good though. Like the trades that he had were not good trades.
If you think Lay GM is good, tell me how far the Lakers made it this season, bro.
But that's
not trade this season.
They didn't the exact same team that
I'm talking. Yeah, after they won a championship in 2020, and then they just fucking ruined everything.
That's when they started making rules. See, the thing is, bro, like if you go back to the when this CBA first got in place, LeBron didn't get no trades off once the CBA got in place because they had to start making rules because LeBron was old. That's what it was, bro. Like once this new CBA got in place, LeBron GM was done.
But every time LeBron wants to play GM, he fucks it up because he's not a GM.
Every time LeBron plays GM, he wins a ring and then he fucks it up. Let's be correct.
That's what I'm saying.
Because KD plays GM too. Because KD plays GM too, and we know what it looks like when it don't work. It looks like
he doesn't win a ring every time.
KD just asked for trades.
LeBron fucks it up a lot of the
traded,
times.
Specifically asked for DeAndre Jordan, and they traded Jared Allen. And then when the team was working, despite that, he still wanted to get James Harden.
Let's talk about LeBron wanting to team up with Russell Westbrook. How'd that work out?
Yeah, but he already won a ring at that point. He's 36 years old. The fuck do you want from him?
That's my point. Lay GM doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
He won a ring already.
I want him to not.
How many superstars can you say won a ring with every team that they've been on? How many?
LeBron didn't win a ring. He won a tournament, bro. That's what he won.
That's just hate. Nathan, you're a reasonable person. How many superstars can you say won a ring with every team that they've been on?
I mean, if Kawhi wins with the Clippers, he's up there, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
It's not many. It's not many. I promise you that.
Yeah.
Kareem,
but I think
works. It doesn't work long term. It doesn't work.
That's
long term.
that. Yeah, but I think it's better. I think it's better though. I think it's better if you stay on one team and win rings with that team, like the Spurs, Curry with the Warriors.
LeBron couldn't have done that. The Cavs,
Cavs
was such a disorganized front office. He would have not had the career he had.
Besides when LeBron was drafted to the Cavs,
LeBron would have won a ring. He just got paid.
Right. And then he moved to the Heat.
Could have been patient
First two seasons, he made it to the finals.
He won the finals.
First two seasons that he went back to the Cavs, he won another finals. First 2 seasons in LA, he won a finals.
LeBron has won a finals on every team he's been on, bro.
MJ's still better. That's all I gotta say.
That's fine. I don't care. It's MJ.
I just know Nick's gonna hate on that. Nick's gonna hate on that.
You know what? MJ played in a league where there were 6 expansion teams, so I don't want to hear shit. That's when the league was in shambles. And there was fucking teams not fucking.
Here we go with that.
Pull out the excuses, huh?
Here we go with that.
We're talking about excuses. I mean, you just.
Here we go with that internet narrative.
Is
you want to talk about expansion teams? Let's talk about the bubble. Let's talk about all the stuff.
Here we go.
The bubble isn't an entire new roster, though. I'll say that. And there were also other lockout seasons in the 90s.
The internet narrative was crazy.
Yeah, like you said, that's what I said before. I was like, how we get here from Celtics Pacers, bro?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, it's almost 8 o'clock, bro. I got
the Pacers. I got the Pacers at 6, man. Hell with that. I'm going off on them.
See, I knew he was gonna say something stupid. That's why I wanted to come back to this.
I gotta leave here soon. So like, let's get on to the other stuff in the episode.
Yeah.
It's been over 2 hours, bro. I told my girlfriend I'd be done by 6. She's like, "Where the fuck you at?" So
yeah.
It's already 6:40.
Yeah, but bro, Celtics are gonna go to the finals. And that's gonna be
in Dallas. That way your shit. That way your dream scenario could be true. Get the hell out of here, man.
Dream scenario, man. Fuck the Celtics.
He's saying dream scenario as in you predicted it all the way back.
No. It was my knowledgeable scenario. My dream scenario would have been the Heat against like the Pelicans, so like we could whoop their ass.
Heat against the Pelicans.
Yeah, so we could whoop them.
The Heat against the Pelicans.
Yeah.
But then everybody would have put an asterisk on you, Mark.
Yeah, Zion would have ran over, bro. Get out of here.
If you played the worst team in the West, bro, yeah, they would.
I don't care about no asterisk, bro. That's for y'all to talk about. They gonna be seen with a ring.
Celtics are about to win a ring, but it's not going to be because of Tatum heroics. I'll tell you that. It's not going to.
Celtics are not winning shit.
They're not. Timberwolves winning it all.
The Timberwolves is winning this whole
shout
damn
out
thing,
to y'all believing in all of this media hype of Ant. Though I appreciate that.
It ain't a media hype, bro. It's watching the games and watching the stats. Fuck you mean?
The media ain't even talking about him, bro. What we doing?
The media's not talking about Ant.
Is the media really talking about him right now?
The media is dick sucking Anthony Edwards right now. They
are. But to say that I think they're okay.
I think Ant has clear weaknesses in his game that the Celtics are built to exploit. That's what I'm saying.
No.
Yes, his lack of being able to be a good playmaker, sitting him next to Derek White, one of the best passing lane players in the league. Yes, I think they have the size. That's going to be a problem for him.
The media is hyping up Anthony Edwards, but to say that's why I'm going for them is crazy.
They have
because I had them before the playoffs even started, bro. I had the Timberwolves before the playoffs even started. So to say that I'm doing it because of media is crazy.
That's fine if you had them before it started. I don't think Leaf had them before they fucking started. I don't believe that for a second.
I had Denver.
Yeah, I don't believe that for a fucking second. So
yeah, that's why again I'm joking that I know the script. I've had every fucking series right so far.
I think the Celtics are gonna take it, and I don't think it's gonna be because Tatum. Tatum's gonna.
I have Timberwolves. I have Timberwolves in 7. I'll give you 7, Eli. I'll give you 7.
This might be one of those years where a role player wins the Finals MVP. Iguodala
Role player.
Leonard-esque.
Oh wow.
Derek White Finals MVP will go.
Derek
better.
White Finals
We
MVP.
might get a Derek
That's
White,
about
Jalen
better.
Brown, or Chris Stapps in Finals MVP.
I think if
would
the
not be
Timberwolves
surprised.
win, they're gonna give that fucking shit to Rudy Gobert just for the memes. Fucking Finals MVP, Defensive Player of the Year same year.
I would love to see the Shaq interview after that. Please, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Please.
Exactly. That's why I said it.
Hey, big man, you know I don't think you deserve that. You know, like, man, Shaq be hating, bro. He's sitting there looking at Jokic like, hey.
As a Spurs fan, I thought Wemby should have won Defensive Player of the Year, and then fucking Gobert won against the Nuggets, and I'm like, shit, okay.
Everybody, I'm sick and tired of that Wemby Defensive Player of the Year bullshit, bro. He won 20 games.
Because we're tanking, bro. Why does everybody talk about, Chet should have won Rookie of the Year because he's on
Tanking for the
OKC? Fuck
future,
out of here.
so Wemby could go get that award in the future too. Okay.
I'll say this though: the precedent is set that like a DPOY is someone who's winning a lot of games because of their defense.
Mm-hmm. He could have
It's
been.
It's not bullshit that he's there, but it's
He
him
could have been
winning
the
it would've been
first. He
wild.
could have been the first rookie with Defensive Player of the Year, bro. I'm always gonna be salty about that.
No, he didn't deserve it
great,
this year.
man.
He
This
beat
This wasn't
Rudy
his year.
Gobert in every fucking category and every
Matt-
stat.
Did he come in second place? He did.
He did.
Okay.
Yeah, this wasn't his year though.
He was the first rookie to ever be in the top 3 at least.
I'm mad that nigga Victor gonna really make Bam never get a DPOY, bro.
Bam don't got no aura, bro.
I said the same thing with Luka. I said now that Luka has Kyrie, Luka's not gonna win MVP because they're gonna say part of his wins are due to Kyrie.
Fuck no, he'll be fine.
Now Luka could still get him one.
Luka should have won it this year over Jokic, bro.
Luka can still get himself MVP.
Don't
He's
forget
not
the
MVP
tweet.
for
Don't forget the
Kyrie.
tweet I made back in 2021. I said if Luka doesn't win it by 2026, the MVP's not worth shit.
I mean, if he gets hurt the next 2 years, you know, you can't say that. But
Sometimes you're just like a prisoner of circumstance. Like Kobe only got one. It's
Yeah.
just how it is what it is.
But
Yeah,
I'm saying healthy Luka, if he wins, 40 plus games the next 2 seasons, he doesn't win MVP. Throw the award out.
The problem is that Luka just isn't one of those guys that ends up at the top of your leaderboard in terms of
I
standings.
know that's my point. I'm saying if he wins 40, 50 games and they don't have him at least top 2 in the ladder, then what the fuck are we doing?
Oh, that's fine, I guess. That's just not how Luka plays on.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. The thing about Shea, like me personally, I had him number 2 over Luka this year also. It's because of my expectations for the team. The Thunder, they absolutely shocked me. I didn't even think they were playing worthy. Luka, I did kind of expect more of that from him. So it is also Luka being graded on a curve. Like
I'm not gonna lie.
has high
OKC
expectations.
was way ahead of schedule, bro.
Yeah.
Not for me.
OKC was way ahead.
Not for me. I predicted that shit.
Yeah.
I predicted Mavs in 6, so
I did
had it
actually, Leaf. You
No,
you were on that video.
You were on.
You were on that video,
episode,
Leaf.
bro.
I did predict that.
You predicted.
I mean,
that
I
they
can
was-
pull. Is there a way for me to? Is there a way for me
I
to
predicted
like
them as the
media
top
share
3
on
seed,
here,
and they
Mar?
were tied for top.
You
they were
predicted
tied
that
top
they
three.
was gonna win. You predicted that they was gonna be number 1 in the
Mar,
West.
if I send
I
you a link,
predicted
are you
them
able to
top
pull it
3
up?
Yeah.
Before the season, you had them number 1 in
Yes,
the West.
you were on.
I
the
had them
episode,
numbered. I
yeah.
had them top 3. Before the
Leaf, you
season
were on the
started.
episode.
Mar, if I send you a link, are you able to pull it up?
Yeah. Leaf, it was our video. It was called Hot Takes Before the Season, something like that.
Oh yeah. I remember that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had them top.
I'm
I
putting
had
it
them
in
top
private
3.
chat because I can't put it in the comment chat.
Hey, I said that one of my hot takes was
That's
that
my
the Celtics-
bracket before the playoffs even started. Pull that shit up, bro.
I said that the Celtics Bucks would not be the Eastern Conference Finals.
I just put an Instagram link in the chat, bro. That's my bracket before the playoffs even started. Pull that shit up. Tell me I don't know a ball.
You
Tell
did
me
say
I
that.
ain't no ball.
Oh, I see how this goes now. Okay. I was confused for a second. We got the Eastern Conference first, and then we got the West.
No, it should be Western Conference first.
Oh
when
no,
you
you're
pull it
right.
up.
I'm chatting.
Yeah.
You
Tell me
had-
I ain't no ball.
Hold on, so let me narrate it. You had the Thunder winning in 4. That happened. You had the Mavericks winning in 6. That happened, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You had the Wolves in 6.
That
that-
happened.
Yeah.
That's a four.
That didn't happen. That actually happened before.
Lakers
in
in
5.
5.
Okay.
Yeah, that did happen. Yeah.
Nuggets in 5. You mean you just said Lakers in 5?
Yeah, Nuggets in 5.
Lakers got 5. No, that's what I meant in my
Yeah.
head.
And then CJ over here said, "Oh no, Nathan," and then later was freaking encouraging me.
Thunder Mavericks.
CJ doubted me and then hyped me up, so I just thought it was funny. No hate to CJ.
I had Dallas in 5 for sure in that OKC series.
Yeah, Dallas and no, he had Dallas in what?
Yeah, that's Dallas in 5.
Okay.
Dallas was in 6. Dallas is in 6.
Dallas was in 6, but I have it on 5. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Timberwolves in 7, and then I have them in 6 over the Mavs.
Okay, so Heat Celtics was
Pacers Knicks is the only series I've outright had the wrong team.
Yeah, Sixers and Knicks. I had them in 5 as well, but it ended up going 6. No, it's 7. It went 6.
No,
Pacers and Bucks in 6. I think that's what happened as well.
Yeah, it is.
I got a question, bro. Did the NBA miss out on Knicks versus Celtics?
No, because
Knicks versus Celtics would have been New York rivalry. I mean, it would have been fun.
I mean, but that was that would have been
a title. But like people who actually watch games, we got benefited with the Pacers.
If you think about it, bro, barring injury, that might have been their biggest money grab, bro. Because
go to the next slide, Mark. Go to the next slide.
Barring injury, if fully healthy,
injury, that would have been the Knicks. That would have been.
I have all the games listed out, so we can see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see.
Nah. Barring injury, I think that was the NBA's biggest money grab of the playoffs.
Mark, if I predict every single game correctly in that last series, what you gonna do?
How do you market Minnesota?
Like you market Ant. That's how you don't market Minnesota. You market Ant. And you call him the next Jordan, and then you put him in the finals.
But Ant said he doesn't like that though, so I don't know if you can do that.
It doesn't matter if he doesn't.
Ant said he doesn't want to be compared to Jordan, and he doesn't.
They're just gonna say that's a Jordan thing to say. That's like it doesn't matter.
That's something Jordan was saying.
They don't want to be like nobody else. They want to be like them, bro. Oh, God, I don't like. That's what he's supposed to say. That's what he's supposed to say.
Hey, talk about Anthony Edwards. That's a cool way to segue into these would you rather.
Finally, bro, I can do this and then leave.
We're doing the Anthony Edwards edition.
Are we doing both me and Leaf, or how are we doing this?
We'll see how we do it. I low-key feel like lobbing you. Shit.
Are you gonna ask me and then ask Leaf? Like, are we gonna ask both of us and then make a short out of both, or what? How are you gonna do it?
I don't know. We about to see. No, we just how it usually be, just 1-on-1.
Yeah. But I'm saying, are me and him gonna get the same would you rather's?
And for the record, bro, just because Ant-Man is in the conference finals, don't mean I'm putting him over Joker and a whole bunch of niggas, bro. Like, please, let's just end this shit right now, bro.
Damn.
Like Mar did. Leave.
Ma, come on, bro. Don't be foolish.
We'll see how I go.
I got Edwards pretty high on my list,
because Brunson led points per game this playoffs, but then he got injured and he got fucking stopped by the Pacers.
All right, question: Is Ant-Man a top 5 player coming into next season?
No.
Very close.
Is he?
No, he's not very fucking close. Why are you lying?
He's like top 7, top 8, something.
He's not top 7 or 8.
Elijah, where you got him at?
He's like fringe top 10.
Okay, so you got 10 people for sure in front of him.
No, he's at like 10-ish.
Oh, so you got 9 people.
I got 9 people for sure.
You got 9 people.
If you have LeBron or Curry on that list, though, then
Curry is better than him still.
Huh?
Curry is still better than
Curry's better. Curry had to fucking carry the Warriors, so I can give Curry
had a bad team. It's not that he's a bad player.
I'm agreeing with you, Eli. Just let me fucking finish. Goddamn.
I'm talking to Leave.
Okay.
All right, listen. I don't have a problem with anything that y'all said about Curry carrying this year, this, that, the third. He had a bad team. At the age of 36.
But I wouldn't put him top 5 still. I put him like top 7. Curry.
He hasn't had the regular season that combats with a lot of these
young players. It's end of the era, bro. These young players are taking over. In terms of
playoff performance, he's been up there, but his team.
So you got Curry you got Curry one spot ahead of Ant.
He'll be 1 or 2. Yeah, he'll be like 8 or 9.
I can take 1 or 2 spots ahead.
I can take 1 or 2.
But putting Curry like top 5 or top 3 right now.
The top 3 is solidified. Jokic, Giannis, and Luka right now.
Exactly.
In whatever order you want to put them in, I don't care. But those are the top 3.
Yes.
You putting Luka over Giannis?
Whatever order you want to put them in, I don't care. But those are the
Yeah,
top three.
Leaf was trying to bait you, put you in.
Then I think you get your Shays, your Embiids.
Okay, so Joker,
Mom
Luka,
license and registration.
Giannis,
Nice.
Embiid.
I saw that part.
Right.
Just pull up your notes.
I ain't gonna lie. I got Embiid right at 5, but I mean it's kind of fringing it for me. But I mean, but SGA. Wait, hold on. So number 6 was who?
Don't worry about number 6.
If it's Jimmy Butler, I'm out of here, bro.
No, it was Edwards. Edwards was at 6.
I still have AD above.
All right, let's get on with the would you rather's. Anthony Edwards.
I take 80 above.
Yeah, we got hurt as Bishop.
I'm a D1 AD hater. You give me
And
any
then-
would you rather's with AD, I'm taking
That's-
everybody over him.
That's 7 right there. And then you put
You
Curry.
said I'm
That's
a D1 80 hater with a Laker hat on.
No, me, not Nick.
You
Oh,
feel
my
that
bad.
Booker?
I'm
Booker,
a D1
I
AD
think
hater.
Booker, Mitchell, and Edwards are all in the exact same tier right now. Those are the 3 guys that you would argue are the fringe top 10.
I mean,
I'm taking Wemby over AD to
but
go first.
I do think
Bro,
they all in the same tier. I agree with that statement.
Oh,
I do think
but coming into next season, Ant is clearly the best 2 guard in the league, right?
Bro, I'm getting sore sitting in this chair. Let's fucking
I
get
don't
on
think,
with it.
I don't think it's clear. I don't think it's clear.
I don't think it's clear, but I think so.
It's weird
Right.
because all of the guys who are of a similar
I gotta get up and
talent
like
level as
move
him
around, bro.
are
let's
the
go
2
with this
guards.
would you rather's.
Spider D Mitch.
You just said the same person twice.
I need a fucking standing desk.
Oh yeah, I did. My bad.
Shit.
Spider D Book. My bad.
Yeah, and Ant. Those are all three of them are 2 guards.
Right.
And those are all 3 guys in the same talent level as him.
Who's number 1?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. In terms of regular season, they both had better regular seasons than him. In terms of postseason, D Mitch put up a really great postseason this year. D Book had an okay postseason, but it's mostly because his team looks really bad.
I mean, but Ant-Man defense clears, bro. Like,
but offensively, they're much better than him. They're a lot better than him. Playmakers, they're better than him. In terms of scoring, they're better than him. In terms of finishing, no, fuck no. They're way. D Mitch is actually a point guard. If we're being honest, he's a better playmaker than Edwards.
I'm gonna take a nap until y'all are ready for would you.
I mean,
and D Book was running point guard for his team this entire season. They don't have a real point guard. It was him. It wasn't fucking Bradley Beal. I promise you that. It wasn't Grayson Allen.
It sound like Elijah's giving some mulligans, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie
No,
to
the
you.
fuck I'm not. Okay, let me say this. Could you trust? Do you think Ant could be trusted to run point guard at any point in time? No, you don't.
Not right now. Not right now.
That's what I'm saying.
No, definitely not right now.
D Book can be trusted to run point guard for short periods of time. D Mitch is a point guard. They're better playmakers than him.
Could Donovan Mitchell run small forward at any point in time?
No, but that's because Ant's a better defender than him. That we can agree on that.
Yeah,
That's
but
fine.
Anthony Edwards could play small.
I mean, well, okay. So Anton has something that they don't have,
And
they have
stuff
something.
they're all similar types of players.
He's the only one that could play all 3. D-Book could play small forward. I think that's what he should be playing on Phoenix right now. They should get a point guard and put Bradley Beal at
No.
2. D-Book could play the 3.
I'm gonna have to fucking
No
do a
thanks.
workout after this shit.
No, thank you. Yeah, I agree with that, bro.
I'd rather him play the 3 than the 1. Shit.
I agree.
It's
But
7 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock right now. I've been sitting in this chair since 1:30. Let's fucking go, bro.
All right, let's do it.
I fucking record. I recorded an episode before this, so I just did basically 2.5 hour fucking episodes. So let's go.
Who gonna get the Edwards edition?
I'll take it. I mean, if you can do both of us, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, you can ask me, then ask him.
No, Edwards is a hard name. We'll get two.
I can do Ant, bro.
Yeah, no, both of y'all could do Ant. We can see how
Anthony Edwards is a hot topic, so give it to both of us.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Hold on, I just had.
All right, I'm probably just gonna hop all this shit when you all do this.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the would you rather's, and then I'm gonna like shout my stuff out like Nathan Burnett, and then I'm gonna dip.
Hold on, Nick. You ain't gonna stay for the would you rather?
What I'm doing one?
Oh yeah, we got Edwards.
Why Nick sound drunk now? We do.
We got Edwards, Brunson, and Garland.
Brunson. Nah, I'm gonna hop all this shit, bro. It's fucking, bro. I was dead ass about to be off that shit at. I dead ass about to hop off that shit at 6, bro. 2.5
Yeah,
hours.
you did say that, but Nick, you remember the conversation we was having?
Man,
You know your most influential players of all time, the top 5? Like
AI,
so?
Kobe, Curry, MJ.
We can just knock that down real quick.
Nah,
AI changed the game with hip hop and
You
fashion.
good, Nick? You good?
Yeah,
Kobe.
All right, bro. Be safe, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, y'all got it, bro. I'm out of here too.
All right.
Damn. Okay. Just us 3 now.
I guess.
Yeah. Hey, fuck it. We gonna do these. Would you rather?
I mean, it's would you rather's, and then we're out of here. So
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, Nathan. I got.
do you want to? So to make it faster, do you want to just ask the question and then I'll say mine and Leaf will say his, and then we can just do it that way, rather than you asking the question twice?
Nah, I'll be asking one. That's exactly what we doing. Actually, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you
Yeah,
ask, like, would you rather Anthony Edwards or Jalen Suggs? I don't fucking know. And then I say mine, and then Leaf says his.
Yeah, that's what we doing. But not at the same time, separately. I just when I edit it, I only use the same.
Yeah.
All right. I got a would you rather for you. This is the shit. All right.
Anthony Edwards edition.
Yeah. I got a would you rather for you. This is the Anthony Edwards edition. I'm gonna name you a couple players. You tell me would you rather them or Anthony Edwards. Shai Gilgeous.
Oh, that one's hard. Ant.
Brunson.
Ant.
Curry. Mitchell.
Ant.
Booker.
Ant.
Halliburton.
Ooh, that's another hard one. Ant.
Trae Young.
And I'm a Trae Young D1 hater.
Kyrie Irving.
Ooh, interesting. You know what? I'll take Kyrie.
No. All right. Leaf. Shai Gilgeous.
SGA.
Brunson.
Ant.
Curry.
Ant.
Mitchell.
Ant.
Booker.
Ant.
Halliburton.
Ant.
Trae.
Ant.
This dude's gonna say Ant for every single one. You got to put that in the short, bro. Me saying he gonna say Ant for everyone.
Kyrie Irving.
Ant.
No.
I can't believe you put Booker on that list, bro. What the fuck is Booker doing there?
Come on,
get him the fuck out of here.
What the fuck Kyrie doing on it?
I'm like, wait a minute. Why is he naming?
You were literally talking about Ant versus Kyrie earlier in the episode, bro. You can't flip flop now.
You naming second options and shit, bro. Like,
the thing about it though, Leaf, is from now on with the would you rather's, I decided to make the questions so easy that when I'm reading the comments, I know they're stupid, you know? Like because like I used to read them and think I'm crazy. I used to read them and think like, damn, am I crazy for thinking Brandon Ingram better than Derek White? And then like I just had to watch basketball. I'm like, no, these niggas just wrong, bro. They're wrong, bro. They're wrong, man.
So you watching basketball and say
Pacers Celtics about to start here soon. The one we fucking
it actually is.
Yeah, let's get hey, y'all want to do 2 more?
Yeah, let's do 2 more.
Yeah, let's do 2 more.
All right.
And then we can write some notes down about the Celtics Pacers for next episode.
Yes, sir. I got a would you rather for you. This is the Jalen Brunson edition. I'm gonna name you a couple players. You tell me would you rather them or Jalen Brunson.
All right.
Trae Young.
Jalen Brunson. I'm a D1 Trae Young hater.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Tyrese.
De'Aaron Fox.
Brunson.
Booker.
Brunson.
Edwards. Curry. Shai.
SGA.
Donovan Mitchell.
Brunson.
Okay. That was one of your better lists you made, Nathan. It wasn't that.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Again, what the fuck is Booker doing on that list?
No, you an A1 Booker
You don't need
hater
to be
now.
on that list at
I'm
all.
a D1 A1 hate. I'm a D1 AD hater, D1 Trae Young hater, D1 Devin Booker hater.
You know you could be getting Trae Young on your team, right?
I know,
hope
and
you
I
do.
don't want him.
Why
I
not?
hope you do.
His personality. I've talked about this so long, bro. I don't want to go into
Personality.
Yeah,
You want to win games. You want to win games, or you want to be in the lottery for the rest of your days. Man, what you doing? Come on.
he's not gonna work because of his personality, bro. Spurs culture. If you don't know Spurs culture, then you don't get it.
Bro, y'all had DeJounte Murray at one point.
I know, and look how that went.
Could have went better. I mean, they just
Exactly. We get Trae Young, and we're in the exact same situation we are with DeJounte Murray.
I don't know about that. I mean,
Hey, that's how Kendrick felt about Drake. You know, he just hate the way that he walked, the way that he talked, the way that
Exactly.
he dressed.
Dude, I'm telling you,
Drake
I'm
got a
telling
whole
you,
bunch of other
if you're
stuff that he
if you're
about.
gonna be a basketball analyst or have a basketball page, bro, you gotta pay attention to shit off court. You can't be just looking at, oh, he's a good point guard with Wemby. You gotta look at how their personalities are gonna match up. You gotta look at how that locker room's gonna be.
You are right about that. You are right about that because I was saying about possibly getting players here. One of the things that Joe Tsai and doesn't want is problematic players that's going to be demanding, kind of like how KD and Kyrie was, and wanted to have like certain perks and shit like that. So
and
I know
Trae Young takes on that villain persona, bro. It ain't gonna work with the Spurs. The Spurs are the fucking kumbaya of the league. You think Trae Young with the villain's gonna fucking work with that?
I'm not. No, I wouldn't say the kumbaya. I would give y'all y'all pretty much the neutral flag team of the league. Like,
you know what I mean, though.
The league decides when they're gonna help y'all. Like, I mean,
but my point being, we are not the villain teams like the fucking Warriors and shit are, bro.
No, y'all the team that
go undercover, bro. Y'all in San Antonio, bro. Some people don't realize, y'all. That's just what it is.
Yeah,
but I'm saying teams in Texas.
The only time we fucking give hater energy or like aggressive energy is when it's playoff time. When it's fucking regular season.
Not even that. I wouldn't even say that. Because the thing is, y'all always going against a team that's more hated than y'all. Miami.
I know, but I'm saying like
Pistons, the Lakers.
We're pretty like off court like PR. I'm talking like PR.
Mm-hmm.
We're not seen as like an aggressive team unless we're going up against one of those teams.
Unless y'all going on a river walk or some shit like that. I mean,
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like Trae Young isn't gonna work with that because we're like it just doesn't work locker room wise, bro. Like he's a fucking Jenga piece that's gonna knock the whole damn tower.
Yeah, I heard y'all
people wanted to get Ben Simmons too, and I was like, that's fucking even dumber.
I heard y'all got players on that team that already hating on Wemby, but I don't know.
Everybody loves Wemby. Oh. The only people that don't like Wemby I could see is probably fucking Keldon Johnson, just because he knows his ass is probably out of here with him there.
Yeah. I can see that. I'm ready. I'm ready.
You ain't do the Brunson one yet, right?
No, he didn't. I finished the I finished the Brunson one, and then you were talking about how it was good, and then we talked about Trae Young.
We could do Bumpson here.
Okay, Trae Young,
Bumpson,
Halliburton,
Halliburton,
Fox.
Damn. Wow. I do like the Aaron Fox, but give me Bumpson. I'll take him.
Booker.
I'm gonna take D-Book.
Edwards,
yeah, definitely.
Curry,
I'm gonna take him.
Shea,
I'm gonna take him.
Mitchell.
I'm gonna take Bumpson.
It's not bad, bro.
Dude, I love De'Aaron Fox. The only reason I took Brunson is because I knew the comments were gonna hate about like De'Aaron Fox not even in the playoffs and Brunson fucking led points per game.
I'll be honest with you, bro. Like he's one of those stars that's never really gonna be a superstar, and that's one of like the main reasons. I feel like the aura that people think that he has, that others real superstars really have, bro. Like they're not gonna ever really see it.
Brunson plays on any other team except the Knicks, that's in the playoffs, he's coming off the bench. Like, come on now.
Come on, hey.
Whoa.
Either way,
I'm not co-signing that.
Yeah,
I'm not co-signing.
you just made me
I'm
put
not
my
co-signing
headset
that.
on.
I'm
Hey,
not co-signing that.
hey, let's get these shorts done. We got
He
Darius
played
Garland.
for Orlando. They in the finals.
Hey, we got Darius Garland.
Oh shit. Oh,
I meant like any Magic, yeah, but I'm talking like a team that has a good guards. Like he's coming off the bench in fucking Timberwolves. He's coming off the bench with fucking Mavs.
No, with
Yes.
Kyrie? Hell no.
He's starting on the Mavericks.
He started on the
over Luka and Kyrie. Hell no.
You put Luka at small forward and Kyrie at shooting guard.
No, all right.
I don't give
you
a
playing
fuck.
2K now. You playing 2K now.
The thing
playing
about
2K
it, we didn't talk about it, but that in the small ball lineup that I had for the Dallas Mavericks, I have Luka Doncic at power forward because that's basically what he does. Luka Doncic reminds me of a Magic Johnson. He's not a point guard. He's a point forward.
Dude's trying to build his fucking team like a fantasy basketball
Hold on, though. Luka Doncic is literally a point forward who we just label it at point guard because of the era that he's playing in. And any lead guard is just considered to be a point guard now. Luka Doncic is very similar. You when you look at Luka Doncic, he's like a LeBron, Magic, Harden. He's a forward, but we just put
I can give you Magic. I can't give you LeBron, bro.
LeBron because the way he goes about his playmaking is his downhill manipulation. I understand it's not through athleticism, but it's through his downhill manipulation. He drives and kicks a lot.
Downhill manipulation.
Yeah, he manipulates the defense because
that
they are.
downhill manipulation is gonna run short against the Timberwolves.
Hey, but look, but in that small ball lineup I had, it would be Luka at power forward doing his Doug Dizzle, PJ at center, Kyrie at point guard, and the shooting guard, small forward positions. You find it out through Josh Green, Tim Hardaway, Derrick Jones, and Dante Exum. Throughout the game, you just plug those guys in. But that's if the small ball lineup works.
We got one would you rather left with Darius Garland, right? And then that's it.
Yeah, if y'all want to do the top 5 most influential, I got mine.
Nah, I want to do that with Nick's when Nick's here because you said that's his idea, right?
No. That was my idea. We were just talking about it, and I wanted to see if you wanted to do something quick.
I mean, I can do them if I do them quick, but if it's gonna be like a 10-15 minute conversation,
literally 5 seconds.
Okay.
Just write down you got your list, your top 5 most influential players.
No, let me write it down.
Yeah, all I gotta do is ask you and you good. All right, but we're gonna do Darius Garland and that, and we out. So I got a would you rather for you. This is the Darius Garland edition. I'm gonna name you a couple players. You tell me would you rather them or Darius Garland. Tyrese Halliburton. Tyrese Maxey.
You know what? Give me Maxey. I've been hyping him up.
Trae Young.
Garland.
Jamal Murray.
Murray. Even though I hate Murray.
Shea Gilgeous.
SGA.
Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie.
Steph Curry.
Right. I love Garland, bro, but you gave me like some of the best players against him.
Yeah. All right, Leaf, we're gonna you remember Darius Garland or Tyrese Halliburton?
Tyrese
Maxey. Trae Young. Shea Gilgeous. Kyrie Irving. Steph Curry. All right, and Nathan, you got your list?
For most influential?
Yeah.
I just remember I don't have I'm trying to think of a fifth right now, but I have Allen Iverson because of hip hop and fashion. I have Kobe because of Mamba mentality, and he's helped popularize the 3. Everybody's gonna tell me Curry did that, but Kobe did it before Curry. Then I have Curry for building off of that and helping the 3. And I'm trying to think of who my 4 and my 5 would be.
I have
those are my top 3.
I have 3 names for you: Jordan, Kareem, Jerry West.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Kareem because of what he did with he did a lot for civil rights as well, and then obviously his skyhook. And then Jordan because I mean it's fucking Jordan. And then Jerry West.
I also had LeBron. Did you say LeBron?
No, I didn't say LeBron. And then Jerry West, because actually, I could argue my reason for Jerry West was going to be showing what a true point guard is, but you could argue that Magic did that more than Jerry West. So I don't know. But I wouldn't say Magic is one of the most You know what? Actually, I will, because him and Larry Bird together helped the fucking NBA out of bankruptcy. So.
All right. So
I'll get my list.
You got your list?
I can make one up. I guess on the fly.
Yeah. All right.
For me, in terms of history, I guess all time. First thing we're gonna go with Wilt Chamberlain. Yes. Still holds the most records in NBA history.
Can I replace Kareem with Bill Russell for my list because of civil rights?
Yeah, we haven't even done it. I'm just letting y'all chat. We ain't even do the short yet.
I think Wilt Chamberlain changed more rules in his 13-year career and set more records in his 13-year career.
Yeah. I have him and Mikan are tied for amount of rule changes. I did a whole video about Mikan with that.
I'm definitely going with. I don't know enough. I'm off.
Yeah, you sleeping on Mikan? Fuck it.
I like the layup drills, man. But listen,
goaltending, shot clock, 3-second violation in the paint, and key size, all determined by George Mikan.
I would like to credit Wilt more for that, but I mean, I guess.
Well, it was changed. The key was changed when Mikan played, and then they changed it again with Wilt, so it's changed twice. So they're both credited with that. So again, I did a whole video on this, so I got the.
I mean, even though George Mikan only played for 7 years, I mean,
but we wouldn't have a shot clock without Mikan, and we wouldn't have goaltending without Mikan. So.
Okay, I mean, I'll give you that, but. I got Wilt Chamberlain easy because he got the most records, obviously. I'm gonna go with AI, man. AI definitely. The first time I see him snatch Jordan, that was it for me. I'm gonna go with Jordan because his logo is gonna be everywhere. It's gonna outlive him. It's gonna be everywhere till the end of time. I'm gonna go with who else? I'm gonna go with Magic. Just one of the first big guards that we seen just doing the shit that he was doing on the court. And number 5, this is gonna be controversial, but I'm gonna go with Vince Carter. Look how many Canadians players. Look how many Canadian players that's in the league because of him. Look at what he did for that country. Just putting the basketball in a lot of the hands
I did a whole. My latest video again was a whole hour and 30-minute documentary on the Raptors, and I spent a lot of time talking about that. I said when Vince Carter was drafted, he changed Canadian sports. He changed Canadian basketball, especially.
That's right. You know who else drafted? You know who else the Toronto Raptors drafted? Matt Bottom.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they did.
Toronto originally drafted Antoine Jameson, and they
sure did.
For him
they traded for him. Yeah. Go to state draft.
See, people think I'm a new fan because I started watching basketball like a couple years ago. Well, like
I mean, it's easy,
but it's like I know my stuff. Yeah, exactly. I've been watching basketball because again I'm a Spurs fan, so I've been watching basketball since like the 2005 championship of the Spurs. I just only started doing this shit professionally since like 2018, 2019 when Kawhi won. So everybody thinks like, oh, you're new in the game, you don't know anything. It's like, nah, man, I fucking know my shit. I do my research, I do my due diligence. I know my shit. So,
anyway, well, when I'm gonna be back, I guess I'll be back on here when the next time y'all go live, probably next week, whatever.
We'll see.
I'll try to get one day a weekend, man, because I'm trying to round up as much money as possible this summer, man. So
I just graduated and I'm going to a full 9 to 5, so I'm gonna have more time to work on my fucking channel.
Definitely. I'm gonna have limited time to. I'm gonna have limited time to work on my channel because I'm gonna try to do most of the shit during the summer, and then I'm gonna try to. I might do the draft, but I'm definitely not doing the rest.
We gonna be doing a lot of all time and a lot of player rankings. If you could if you two, Nathan, if y'all could on y'all free time just do your top 10,
and then just send you the list, even if we can't make this episode.
Yeah. Even if you can't make the episode, send the list.
You know what you can do? You know what you can do if we don't make the episode, rather than making it a short, make it a Instagram post with like the slides.
I was thinking about that this week, which is crazy.
Do like Mars top 5, Nathan's top 5, you guys top 5, like on slides.
Yo, Ma, you on y'all on TikTok or y'all on the gram?
We on the gram for sure. Sometimes we on TikTok.
Y'all got a group chat on the gram?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta get in there. Hold on, let me go get
bro. I'm surprised you aren't already in there, bro. That's why we used to schedule the recordings.
I was on the Discord, but I wasn't on the gram.
We do not touch Discord, bro.
Yeah, I know y'all don't touch the Discord at all.
Only time y'all touch Discord is when y'all trying to play 2K, which is like every day.
Leaf, you play 2K?
Bro, 2K got boring after the first 2 months, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
We just started though. We just started this month.
You know what it was, bro? I played so much My Player this year. I didn't even the other modes. I just said, you know what? I'm not getting into my team because I don't feel like pulling packs. I'm not getting in. It wasn't that many of us to start like a season or anything. To start like a franchise mode or. I was just like,
with us though, it is. We be running 5s on rec.
What's your
you got PlayStation?
All right. If y'all are just gonna talk about 2K, I'm gonna head out.
Nathan, hold on. The list. Can you say it in order? Both of y'all actually.
The most influential.
Yeah.
Well, mine's not in order.
Mine wasn't in order neither.
I'll say it real quick and I'll give my reason. So as long as you can include the reason in the
just say it. No, hold on. You already had your reason said. I just like making the editing quick. Right. Can you name me your top 5 most influential players of all time?
Allen Iverson because of fashion, Bill Russell because of civil rights, Jordan because it's Jordan, Magic because he showed what a point guard can do and helped the NBA out of bankruptcy. And I got to give either George Mikan for rule changes or Kobe for Mamba mentality.
All right, Leaf, can you?
Wilt because of all time still holds the all time records to this day. AI because changed the game in terms of lateral quickness. Who else I said? I said Jordan because his logo is going to be everywhere until the end of time. Magic for his for being the size that he was and for the big guards and changing the game that way. And Vince for what he done for putting the basketball in the hands of a whole country.
All right, and one of y'all asked me.
Top 5 most influential players of all time.
I got Michael Jordan, Steph Curry, Allen Iverson, Magic Johnson, and Jerry West.
Ooh, Jerry.
Yeah, that boy Jerry West is like your argument with Jordan. He is the NBA's logo. Like that. Yeah. That boy is here forever.
I just sent you the joint on IG, bro. Hold on. Yeah. I just sent you the joint on IG.
Hey, and to anybody who's listening right now, you're almost 3 hours in. You a fan of the score if you 3 hours in. You may as well go ahead and be a fan of Nathan Butnett. Y'all see his app?
Yes, sir.
Y'all may as well go ahead and be a fan of Leaf 4788. You know, Leaf digging you, boy.
4788. Yeah. I will be back this summer. I'm gonna try to get some WNBA games in. Caitlin Clark did get injured, but I think it was an ankle injury. She was like she walked off on her own power, but don't nobody know the emphasis of it. Camilla is out for 4 weeks with a shoulder injury. Camilla Cardoso. If you're not a fan of the Sparks, be one because they is like that. Rakia Jackson, Cameron Brink is having an awesome beginning to her season as well. I think second to her might be Angel Reese. Angel Reese is taking on the reins now that Camilla Cardoso is hurt for the Chicago Sky. But the WNBA is starting to heat up, man. And,
all right, that's cool. This is gonna be the most I'm tapped in, which is gonna be hilarious. But for this summer, we're gonna do our top 10s for every position. We're gonna do our top 50 after that, since we did our top 10s at every position, and then we're gonna do our Mount Rushmores, of all time. So y'all boys get those in your notes, and Yeah, we're gonna lock in into any viewers who just heard what we're gonna be doing over summer. Hey, we're gonna be ranking these players after the season is officially over. So we all gonna know what the criteria is. It's gonna be after that season. Like no ifs, ands, or buts. And then we're gonna be ranking all-time players. I've been tapped into I be taking this shit a little too serious because like I'm watching John Havlicek in the 1966 Celtics, bro. I need to go get a life and start doing that.
Yeah, definitely. You got to get out of
Right.
it. Like, bro, listen, Havlicek, just to speed you up about Havlicek real quick. Like, don't get me wrong. Listen, I understand the average league shot percentage back then, but come on, bro. 11 points off of 11 attempts, bro.
But he was shooting them. He was shooting them from like 3-point range and only getting 2 points. So like, he was a shooter, bro.
He knew about the 3-point line before then. He knew about the 3-point line back in the 60s before they even made it.
He was spacing out the court at 66. All right. So
wow. So Havlicek had it. Yeah. Havlicek could have played today.
All right. Before we end off the episode, look, we're probably 2 months away from it. This is gonna be the last thing I say. I've been debating John Havlicek or Kevin Durant to anybody who gonna.
Well, I gotta head out, so I'm gonna head out. So. Nathan Burnett, guys, follow me over there and peace out, guys.
Yeah, all right, Nate. You said Havlicek to KD?
I'm because look, KD. When you really look at it, was he ever truly the number one option? On the championship team, I must say. On the championship team, was he ever the number one option?
On the championship contending team?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yes. I agree.
I mean, if we just talking about those 2 rings,
yeah.
Like let's be honest about it. Kevin Durant's move to Golden State saved the Golden State Warriors franchise. It made them a dynasty.
All right. I'm gonna tell you what. No. I'm gonna tell you what made them a dynasty, though. That Stephen Curry contract. Remember that? That's when they signed him when he had all those ankle injury problems, and that was the reason they were able to get Kevin Durant. They got him straight out of free agency. No matter what leave, they were going to get a star. They could have got Gordon Hayward, and Gordon Hayward would have saved them. Not to the same level as Kevin Durant. No, hell no. I ain't stupid. I'm not stupid.
All right. But Kevin Durant made them a dynasty. He made that team a dynasty. Just point blank. There's no way around it. He made the Golden State Warriors.
When Kevin Durant won that Finals MVP, he was a top 3 player in the NBA. Yes. Top four, no matter what. I know that.
I'd say top 3 for sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna say top 4 because I remember Kawhi. I remember I was real high on Kawhi at that time. But
to be honest with you,
hurt too.
I never really had Kawhi in front of him. For some reason.
I had Kawhi at number 1 after that 2019 run. I remember that. I had Kawhi at number 1 after that Finals MVP. I did.
To your credit, I will give Kawhi this. KD played in the seasons that KD played when Kawhi was not healthy. He was top 3 in San Antonio in the last San Antonio year. Last 2 San Antonio years. In the seasons that KD got to the Nets, where he didn't play that one year, Kawhi was ahead of him.
Yeah,
I will give you that.
Yeah.
But at their apex in that San Antonio run, last of that Golden State run, it's close, but I'm gonna go with KD.
It was close, and I just remember Kawhi was always a playoff riser, one of the best defenders. He was shooting 40% from 3. I felt like at that point in time, KD wasn't the rim protector that he was after he went on to Golden State Warriors. I remember after he played on Golden State, he became a real good rim protector, and I don't remember him doing that on OKC. So Kawhi,
I remember that on Golden State. He got dunked on one time by Larry Nance, and that was the end of that whole rim protection.
Why do I remember that dunk, bro? But
I remember that dunk. I remember that dunk because I watched it and I co-signed it, bro. Like I was like, yo, that's the end of that nigga shot blocking, bro. Like I was just like, all right. But in terms of KD in the postseason, listen, if we talking about somebody who maxed out the first 12 years of their career from 2007 to 2019, doing stuff that he really had no business doing on the court. Not like we ain't never seen nobody that size.
Yeah. No,
You know, moving laterally. Like, come on, like for 12 years, and to be a playoff riser, year in and year out, that he was, bro. Like for majority of it, even in the OKC years, bro. Like I think to myself, I just don't think Kawhi had enough from regular season to postseason that KD had. Now, if you want to put Kawhi in your top 5 all-time small forwards, that's fine.
No, he's not.
Who you got over him?
I have Havlicek over him for sure.
You got
Havlicek was two-way. Havlicek was great on defense also.
Man, I mean, I give you that.
And then Kawhi's prime was like kind of cut short. Peak wise, I would say Kawhi though.
I'm inclined to give you that, but I think that I think a lot of for me, I think the resume that he has kind of nudges him in there, at least fringe fry to me. He definitely
he's in the debate though. He I
definitely got him over Scottie Pippen.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah,
it was like Julius Irving was the last one.
Scottie Pippen's been overrated to me, bro. I don't even have Scottie Pippen as a top 10 defender, bro. Like I really don't.
Scottie Pippen is someone who I also wanted to dive into. I got a couple names I want to ask you a couple things about. I got Big O. I haven't really been tapped into him. I watched Kareem, I think, and Big O was just on the team, and he was snapping. I was like, oh shit, this nigga kind of snapping, boy.
Nah. Listen, O was good. Oscar was good. I think a lot of his years got overshadowed by Jerry West, because when Jerry West was on the Lakers, when he was on the Lakers before they got Wilt, and when Oscar before he got Kareem, you could clearly see who was the better riser as the seasons went on, because Jerry West didn't have no fallback. The problem was they just kept losing to the Celtics. That was the problem. But Oscar, and I guess if you want to say Cincinnati, he didn't really to me. He didn't really have, I guess, the aura per se. I think Jerry West always had it.
Yeah,
that's what I was say. Jerry West always had it, because the stuff that he was doing in that '69 finals when Wilt got hurt, and I seen that on a documentary. Wilt had got hurt, and I think the Lakers was down to the Celtics by 15, 17 points.
Who got hurt? Wilt.
Yeah.
I watched that.
Yeah, you watched it. So Jerry West took off in that fourth quarter.
Yeah.
He took off.
I had Jerry West third all time at point guard. It's Magic, Curry, West, Oscar.
I got Jerry West in the same type of I got him in the same type of field that I got Steph in. But I got Steph at the top of that pyramid though. Jerry West in terms of combo guard. I got who else I got? I got
D Wade probably.
No, not D Wade. D Wade is legitimate too. In terms of combo scoring guards, bro, Jerry Steph sits at the top of that pyramid. Jerry West is on a. Yeah, I guess you could throw AI in there.
I think you could throw D Wade. Come on, man.
Nah. The reason why is because I think D Wade always had the two guard prowess in terms of the slashing ability and playing off the ball. Not to say that AI didn't. Not to say that Jerry West and Curry didn't. But the thing was, you couldn't the thing is the D Wade type of two guard is, we kind of look at Ant the same way.
Yeah, and Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and we kind of look at Ant and Donovan Mitchell the same way. The thing is, they got more of a perimeter game. D Wade stayed inside the mid range and in 15 feet in, and he had 2 or 3 moves. He had pump fake, euro, spin move. That was it. And that was his. He balanced out a career off that. If you look at the injuries that he had going back to 07, he never should have played as long as he did.
Nah.
Never.
I know. Trust me, I know.
He never should have played as long.
I was watching him, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, he was watching the Heat, man, but not. But D Wade is a legitimate top 3 two guard of all time. There's no way around that.
I
Top
do
3
have Jerry West above D Wade though.
at two guards.
If no matter where I rank, if Jerry West is a 2 guard, he's the 3rd best shooting guard, and D Wade the 4th. If Jerry West is a point guard, Jerry West is the 3rd best point guard.
That's an interesting take, but in terms of a body of work,
it just like you said, D Wade's prime got cut short a little bit, unfortunately. And Jerry West, he played at that power for a while.
He did. I will give you that. Jerry West did play at that power for a while, but like my thing about D Wade is like even though it did get cut short, I don't feel like it was at the point where it was like non-sustainable. Yeah, no, it wasn't. He was still holding certain. He still gave you numbers
in this tier. Like he's still able to be in conversations with Jerry West, even though he has way less years. Like that shows how good he was.
I listen. Outside of Kobe, his whole entire career where he was productive on a level, like but I say up until the Kobe Achilles in 2013. D Wade was right behind Kobe at 2 guard position.
Yeah.
Easily. All day. So my thing was it's like I feel like Jordan, Kobe, D Wade, to me, top 3 2 guards. I can't nudge that. Like the thing is Jerry West ran point guard 1 year, ran 2 guard 1 year, ran point guard 1 year, ran 2 guard 1 year.
Yeah, but that shows you how good he is.
Yeah, he was versatile at doing so. And you had a few moments where D Wade showed point guard abilities because he had playmaking. Jordan showed point guard abilities because he had a playmaking. Kobe showed point guard abilities because he could pass and everything. Like I feel like they flashed, but I feel like Jerry West, he held serve at both the 1 and the 2, especially when he got Gil Goodrich.
So check me out. Jerry West had like 2 more prime years than D Wade. About like 2-3 more. It's not that much more. Yeah. I just counted. It's not that much more.
So we what we count? We counting from
I think I just discredited both of their rookie years. I discredited.
Okay, all right, cool.
His rookie year until his second to last year with the Heat.
So West from 61, 62 to West, about
everything but his rookie year. And then D Wade.
That last year was kind of iffy.
All right, you can take the last year away, bro.
All right, so the first year and the last year, the second to last year he was averaging 22. I mean, gave you the assists, 22 and 8. He was learning how to play make he was learning how to play make at the end of his career because he was averaging like
a lot of players do that. It's not that they learn; it's that they get more comfortable. The game slows down.
They got more comfortable.
Yeah, for like James Harden.
These was the Wilt years, bro. Like in the 70s. Like my thing is like Jerry West. He had a stretch where before Wilt, it was 35 and 7, 27 5 and 7, 28 5 and 6, 31 5 and 6, 31 6 and 7, 28 6 and 6, 26 6 and 6. These is LeBron numbers.
And then look at Jerry West in the playoffs because he would rise up in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Right. In 1964 to 65, in 11 games, he averaged 45 and 5.
Okay, so yeah, so what? Oh yeah, I see it. 31 3 and 7, 41 5 and 6.
D Wade is my favorite player of all time. Leaf. I wouldn't lie on his name. D Wade is my favorite.
I mean, yeah, you might have. I ain't gonna lie. You might have a point here. I ain't gonna lie. Jerry West. Damn, Jerry West was amazing.
Jerry, bro, I'm watching Jerry.
What's this? The 31 5 and 5, 31 7 and 4, 31 8 and 4.
I fell into a loophole and watched.
He didn't get the drop into his first championship. Like basically like that, and he was still averaging a respectable 9 assists, 23 and 9.
Yeah.
23, 9 and 5 that year. A year where I think his last year he must have got hurt because it said 1 game. Must have got hurt in 67 because that was 1 game because he was in and out of there. He played 1 minute, played 14 minutes. And when he was 28, played another 14 minutes when he was 35. He retired after that. But yeah, Jerry West might.
Jerry West be balling, bro. Jerry West is
I mean,
a
by the
baller,
way, listen, respectfully, careers didn't last that long back then. Obviously, Kareem was probably the anomaly. Other than that, you had players maybe play 12, 13 years. How D Wade squeezed out 16 years, I'll never know to this day. But
he had like 10 to 11 years of him being in his prime too.
I will give you that. I will definitely give you. I think the Wade elite years is I feel like Wade elite years to Jerry West elite years. Damn, that might be night and day.
It's not. Okay. Fuck you. I don't want to say night and day.
It
is night and day.
I mean, damn, bro. Like, I mean, no. Because, like, respectfully, all right. So
no, I know. Come on. I brought the conversation. I brought the conversation.
Yeah, no. All right. So I'm gonna give you 05 playoffs, 27, 6-6. The championship year with Shaq. What was that? 28, 6-6, and Finals MVP. That series, he must have been averaging 35, 6 and 5, some shit like
something
that.
crazy like that. I think it was 34. I don't know.
The year after that championship, this was a knockoff year. This was because I remember they got swept by the Bulls. 23, 6 and 5. Post Shaq, another post Shaq year. Because he did miss the playoffs in his prime. 1 year. 29, 5 and 5 in 09. He was scoring champ that year. 2010, that was another play. That was before LeBron. 33, 7 and 6. Damn.
No, D Wade be balling. D Wade be balling.
The turnovers was wild.
Yeah, no, 5 turnovers is crazy, but 33 points, nigga. Yeah, you feel me? 33 points.
Yeah, 33 points off of 56. What's this? This is 56% 40 in 5 games. Okay, all right, 5 games. All right, I get.
Yeah, he shot lights out. He
did shot lights. All right, so the first year with LeBron, 2011, 21 games, 24, 7 and 4. Another year, the year after that was the LeBron's first championship. He took a backseat. 2023, 4 and 5. He took all right, yeah. It get gloomy after that. I ain't gonna lie, it get kind of gloomy after that.
Yeah, West just had a longer.
I think West, yeah, you might be right. West had a longer, but in terms of the better player,
it might even still be West because, like, who do you think is a better defender?
Wade.
Damn, this is a great conversation.
Wade got to be a better defender.
They in the same tier. Would you say they're in the same tier? I think they're in the same tier.
Wade defensively might be in the same tier as Jordan.
Jerry West. Jerry West is in tiers of defensive guard. He's either S or A, no lower.
Is Jerry West all right, guards, just 1s and 2s? Is Jerry West better than Gary Payton?
No.
Okay, all right. So is Jordan better than Gary Payton?
No.
Is Jerry West better than Kobe?
Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. But they're in the same level though. They're in the same tier. They're in the same.
Is Jerry West better than Stockton?
Yes.
Yo, you really got you must have really been watching Jerry West games. I ain't gonna lie to you,
bro. Jerry West.
I want to know, Jerry West was really doing damage in 5-time all defensive teams.
He's 5-time all defense.
Yeah. Jerry West.
Lock his shit up, bro. I'm telling you, Jerry West lock his shit up.
I ain't gonna lie, he might have been. Like
Jerry West.
I don't know if I'm at liberty to really debate this defense, but I guess making all defensive teams. I guess when they came out, I guess we could say when they came out, the years that they came out with all defensive teams, probably in that time frame. But yeah, Jerry West might have had it number wise. But
Jerry West, playoff riser, two-way player, elite from the 3-point line.
It wasn't the 3-point line,
and
but
he was still elite from the 3-point line, bro.
He was elite from way out. Yes, he was.
Bro.
I mean, but I would say I say Jerry West, like in terms of career and in terms of everything that you just named, but in terms of who had the better career, I wouldn't be mad if you said Jerry West, but I have to go with D Wade just off the strength. I think D Wade just had the better career. I mean,
the championships speak for itself. Like
the championships do speak for itself, but I feel as if D Wade only made 3 all defensive teams. He was a way better defender than that.
He was. D Wade was a great defender. Him and Jerry West is like same tier.
Eight all NBA teams. He was way better than that. 13 all-time All-Star. I feel like a lot of the accolades that D Wade was granted, I feel like those didn't max out. If
he could have won MVP in 2009. Like
I thought he could have, bro. They gave it to Braun. Braun won 60 games with the Cavs during that time. But I think that was like their highest amount of games. I think that was Braun first MVP, if I'm not mistaken. He won in 2009. But D Wade definitely didn't have a great argument for MVP that year. He was bringing them, but I remember who y'all had. Y'all had Jermaine O'Neal. That's it don't get no worse than that. Y'all had Jermaine O'Neal. Them knees.
Caron Butler.
Did y'all have no? Wait.
Yeah, we had Caron
Butler. Y'all had Caron Butler in 2004. Y'all traded him for Shaq.
We've had Caron Butler multiple times. I know that.
Had Caron Butler multiple times, but
was it 2 or 3?
It might have been 2. I want to say it was 2, but
wait, what the fuck?
What happened?
He's only there once.
He's only
what?
It
was only when you said. Yeah, it was just what you said. We traded.
You know what I got mad at, bro? I got mad at how wrong Michael Beasley was done over there because they kept saying that he was doing this and doing that. He wasn't doing half of the shit that they said. I ain't gonna lie, this roster was not it. Lufa Head, James Jones, Jamal McGlaw, Sean Marion, Jamario Moon.
Jamario Moon. I haven't heard that name in a while. I remember I used to think that name was so cool.
It was until we saw him hoop. Like y'all had some stinkers on that team, but D Wade, I gotta give D Wade in terms of career. I think he had the better career than West. Man, West was 1-9 in the finals, bro.
And look, I was gonna mention that. Let me tell you, I've never watched a fucking bigger loser than Elgin Baylor. That nigga suck. He sucked.
You said Elgin Baylor?
He sucked.
Elgin Baylor hate? Oh, wait a minute.
He sucks. Elgin Baylor sucks. He sucks.
Elgin Baylor hate is going on right now. Wait a second.
Sucks. Wait. Sucks, dude.
Just to let you know, Elgin Baylor in his prime,
bro, he had to be a playoff dropper. He had to.
Nah, he wasn't.
These stats are fake, bro. Like, let me tell you. No, I'm gonna tell you why, bro. I'm watching the games, and he has 30 points. When? I didn't see him score, bro. Elgin Baylor sucks.
I'm watching the games.
Every time he shoots, it bricks, and his points just go up, bro. I was thinking, were they point shaving him, bro?
I'll be honest. Listen, it might, maybe I wouldn't put that past the NBA, but I will say this about Elgin Baylor, bro. Elgin Baylor still holds the record for most points in a finals game.
I don't care. He sucks, man. Like, he's a loser, dude.
He said Elgin Baylor sucks.
He makes losing. You know, some people who just get their stats and lose, bro. And guess what? The year Elgin Baylor retired, when the fuck do you think Jerry West got his ring? The fucking year that nigga left. The year that nigga left. Elgin Baylor sucks.
Elgin Baylor. I ain't gonna lie. Elgin Baylor. In his late years, he was washed that year.
Baylor sucks, bro.
Yeah,
Isn't he
but
0-8? He's 0-8 or something in the finals, right?
I think Owen. Oh yeah, I want to say.
Or he might be
0-7.
0-9. He might be 0-9.
Oh no, I think it might be 0-7, 0-8.
He's 0 something. All I know is that one win that Jerry West got was when that nigga retired. They got no assets for him. Would you rather have nothing or Elgin Baylor? The Lakers rather have had nothing. I'd rather have nothing than Elgin Baylor.
If you watching the games, I can't really say anything about it.
But it's like I haven't watched regular season games. Maybe he's just
I gotta watch the whole 2 hour and 30-minute game.
I was watching the whole 2 hours. That's why I said I don't see what the fuck Elgin Baylor's trash. I don't see what the fuck he scored. Because when Wilt Chamberlain got hurt, I was like, oh yeah, Elgin Baylor's gonna have to step up. This nigga's just bricks, bro. He shoots so much.
Elgin Baylor was a slasher, bro. Like I don't remember him being no shooter, bro. Like,
no, he shoots like you know those Shea pull up side middies Shea loves to take. Like he shoots in that
fall away.
He shoots around that area. And then like layups. Layups. Bro, I'm watching this nigga fast break layups, man. That shit actually got me so mad.
Fast break. Elgin Baylor had hops. What is he doing laying the ball up?
I don't know, bro. And it got to the point where I was counting every time Elgin Baylor made a field goal because I was like, I want to see how many field goals this nigga makes, and it was less than 5. Like I just personally don't see him score the ball. Maybe in the future.
So you think some of these numbers that they got on whatchamacallit might be fabricated? Might be fabricated numbers, bro. They got this nigga averaging 38 and 17 in one playoff run,
bro.
32 and 13, 38 and 13. Respectfully, these are the Minneapolis years because he was there before Jerry West. So
I'll say I didn't watch every single game.
No. You gotta go back if you go back to the earlier years when he first got Jerry West, he was the head honcho of that team. Anything after 63, he was garbage.
No matter what, 60s, Elgin Baylor was wild. So maybe I do one day want to go back to Elgin Baylor, give him a second chance. But like, if I'm going back far enough in the 50s and 60s for players, you get your second chance when I get older or something, bro. You wasted my time so far. Like he's wasted my time. Like
you wasted my time, bro.
Yeah. Elgin Baylor's wasted my time.
Oh man. Shit.
He rebounds the ball though. I'll give him that. Yeah. No weak ass.
Put me in the group chat, bro, because because I got on the joint. I got to start watching some of them old games because some of them numbers might be fabricated.
Bro, you're gonna love Jerry West.
They got this nigga averaging 38 and 17.
Bro, the thing about it is like Jerry West, like the way he plays, you see him just shooting fuck you threes, and there's no 3-point line. It makes you root for him, and then you're like, where's his teammates at? And then you realize he has Elgin Baylor, and you don't know what he's at.
FU threes,
bro. He's just pulling up in niggas' mouths like there's a 3-point line or something. There's no 3-point line, and he's just pulling up.
Like I said, FU threes though. Hold up, let me see. Let me join this little chat.
Jerry West is crazy, bro. And then he has Elgin Baylor as a teammate. Man, that shit sucks.
But then he got Elgin Baylor as a teammate.
Hold on.
I ain't gonna lie. They said Elgin Baylor might have been on fraud watch. He said out of all of the players in the 60s, the top 5 players in the 60s, he might have been fringe 5.
No, he was bro. I don't even know who's in that era, and I know he.
They're not the usual names that we got: Bill Russell, Will, Jerry West, Oscar, and Elgin Baylor in that order.
I
think we got him in that order.
You said 60s?
In the 60s, we got Bill Russell. Will.
I'm gonna just search up top 10 players in the 60s, bro. I could at least give you 5 better than Elgin Baylor, bro. At least
top 10 NBA players of the 60s.
Yeah. I could at least give you 5 better than Elgin Baylor.
You're not. All right, hold up. Wait. All right. So if we going through the names, you're not giving me Lenny Wilkins. You're not giving me Elvin Hayes. You're not giving me Walt
Elvin Hayes was a dog. I actually did watch Elvin Hayes. Elvin Hayes was a dog on Washington. Yeah,
Elvin Hayes was like that on Washington, but you're not giving me Earl Monroe. You're not giving me
no.
You're not giving me Sam Jones. You're not giving me Willis Reed. You're not giving me Havlicek over Elgin Baylor. You're not giving me.
Yes, I am. That's
no,
it.
That probably as a career, but in the 60s, no, I'm not taking.
Hold on. Let me see when Havlicek did his damage. But no, I do just have Havlicek over Elgin Baylor. Genuinely.
Yeah, you can have all time. I say that, but
in the 60s.
In the 60s.
Ooh.
He might have found the name. No, don't tell me no bullshit, bro. Come on, don't be fake.
Okay. So at the end of the 60s, he had 1, 2, 3, 4 superstar type years. Only 4. Did Elgin Baylor have a lot?
Yeah, because all right. So that was Bill Russell, Jerry West.
Okay, I'll give Elgin Baylor over John Havlicek if this is what he was doing, bro. Whatever, bro.
No, I'm on.
Yeah. I guess, bro.
Yeah. Elgin was top 5. Elgin was French 5, but he was top 5 for sure.
Yeah, bro. Whatever, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
was French 5, but we was French top, but he was top 5 for sure. What we went 328?
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Hey, three and a half, man. NBA playoffs, man. Hey, like you heard.
Yeah. I think they playing on ESPN, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna tap in.
Hold on, no, because I got your link for the what was that shit that you sent me? You sent me the meth streams. Hold on, I gotta see if I can.
Yeah. Where we legally watch NBA streams. To anybody watching, thank you so much. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. This is my first time asking y'all. 3 hours and a half minutes in. You could add. Hey, come on, like, comment, subscribe, and have a blessed day.
Yeah, definitely. Yo, put the